Frick, there's a fly in the house! How did the flies even get in? Jesus. Okay, now I have to try and go find the fly. Wait, I'm gonna go catch the fly. Give me a second. Like, where is the, where the hell even is it? Where even is it? I just heard it and now I can't find it. Hello guys, how you doing? Where's the fly? Where is the fly? Jesus. I'm gonna catch the fly. This is Australia after all. After all, there's flies in the house. Where is it? Where is it? Where is the fly? It was here. I swear it was here. Where's the fly? Oh my gosh. Next time you appear, you die. Hello, May. Hello, Mia May. How you doing? Beefing with the fly? Oh, trust me, dude. Australia fly season is not to be joked about. Oh my gosh, it's a fly! Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's gone. Where is it, dude? How does this fly not make a noise? I can find it by the noise, but this one doesn't have one. How is it silent? Why is it quiet? Flies are fucking annoying. Why is this quiet? Why is this one quiet? Where is it? Okay, you know what? I have my flip-flops ready. I kill flies with my flip-flops because pesticides are too expensive and they're too harmful for my health. You're just waiting for your friends to invite me and play the game, play and then pull another all-nighter to draw. Honestly, that's so me. That is so me. Relatable. Where's the fly, man? Oh my gosh, this is one thing I don't like about Australia. It's the flies. Okay. Next time it appears, let's draw. We are drawing Sparxie today. Both this, right? You guys remember this? And this. And I'm planning to work on the, oops, not this. Oh, she. Okay, open it again. I'm planning to draw the chibi one first today. Yeah. Kui art? How do I pronounce your Kui art? Hello, how are you doing? Kui art? Hello, how are you doing? Hello, Rabbit, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm trying to catch the flies. It's gone. There's like a fly in my room and it's like not noisy for some reason. Hello, Jeffrey. Hello, Suki. Me and my friend from last stream are having a sleepover and watching you. Hello, you and your friend. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? We are gonna work on the chibi today. Because I want to get this done by today so I can make it like kind of a keychain for the next convention. Your model is so cute. Thank you. I think so too. You speak my mind. I thought so. I'm not the best with chibis, but I'm like trying to do it, so. Where's the reference, which I drew myself? Or maybe I should start with like the more saturated colors. I should. Love the chibi. Thank you. I love it too. Personally, I think it's very cute. Should I use like a softer blending brush? I probably should. This one? Yeah, this one works a little better for chibis because they're like soft and jiggly. Your art style is my life. I'm glad you like it. I'm so worried that my art style isn't unique, but then apparently to a lot of people my coloring style is unique, which I'm not sure if it's true or not, but if you guys say so. I mean, I had a poll on my Instagram saying like, what do you think is the most unique thing about my art? And then apparently it's the shading and rendering style. These chibis might murder you, but they're so cuddleable. Honestly, true. Sparxie could kill you, but she's so cuddleable. She's our local streamer. Her design is pretty, like, it's a little basic, I guess, but it's cute. It gives me Alice in the Wonderland. If you know what I mean. It kinda does. Ooh! The fly is back! Where is it? Jesus. Ah! Where is it? Stop flying away! I know you're called fly, but you don't have to fly away. Just accept your death. Where are you? Jesus. How did I even get in? All my windows are closed and there's like some dead flies, like a whole bunch of them near my window. I mean my living room for some reason. Where the hell is the fly? Where is it? I literally have my flip-flops ready. Get a gun for the fly. It just flew away. Where is it? Okay, I'm not continuing my stream until I get the fly. Where is it? You better show up. Oh. What? Where is it? What's wrong with this fly? I've never had this much trouble with one single fly. It's so small! This one's so small. Is it a baby or something? That's why I couldn't catch it. It was so small. Jesus. And it's so quiet. I don't know where it is. Where is it? I'm so done with this fly. You know what? I'm just gonna open my room's door so maybe it can get out. You know? Or should I close the lights in my room so it could get out? I don't know. I mean, maybe or not. Okay, you know what? I'll open the door. Maybe it'll get out. For now, chibi time. The Fly versus Hina. Our battle will be legendary. Unfortunately, not for long. Until I catch it, won't be a legend anymore. Well, I mean, it will be in the legends. Me and mosquitoes have serious beef. I know. Flies are definitely one of the worst things about summer. Trust me. Fly season in Australia is like another thing. It's like a whole other thing. It's so irritating. Where is it? I have never had this much problems with a fly because they usually just kind of fly up to the lights and I just hit it on the lights. But in this one, it's so small I couldn't see it. Oh man. This one is like actually hard to deal with. Look, I once caught a fly with my flying flip-flops. I'm not even kidding. I once caught a fly, like I once killed a fly with my flying flip-flops. It was just like flying midair, and then I threw out my flip-flops and then I caught the fly. I was not joking. That's how trained I am with flies now. That fly might call for a backup? No, it better not. You're gonna both die. What's your favorite season? Winter. Autumn or winter? It depends. Probably autumn. I like the season where the temperature is about 18 degrees. 18 to 23 degrees is the best season, which is either autumn or winter in Hong Kong. So, depends on the temperature, yes. Me too? I know. Winter and autumn is also my favorite. Oh, right, guys. I forgot to mention this, but the membership function is open, and there's the emote and the badge you would get from the membership. So let's say you want to join the membership, right? So if you join the membership, you'll get a badge and you'll get emotes to use. So yeah, that's pretty interesting about my channel, like new addition, but you know, not mandatory. You don't have to join it. Winter is heavenly when it's not super cold. It's... yes. Well, it never gets super cold in Hong Kong, so either way, it's like great. Because other than winter, which is about 2 weeks, the whole year of Hong Kong is like 20 something degrees. At least 25 degrees, so. Oh, the fly is back. It's gone again! Jesus. No, I'm getting it. You cannot stop me. How? Where is it? Oh. God bless my carpet. Why is it black? Oh, you know what? I should close my lights. Give me a second, guys. I'll wait for the fly to go to the other lights I have on my room. Hello, Steve. Is there anyone who's super chatted on this channel? Yes, it's Bunny. I mean, Rabbit. I always forget about Bunny and Rabbit. Yeah, Rabbit has super chat on this channel. Membership functions are just open yesterday, and I just added the emotes and like badges just today. Or yesterday, I think? You don't have a working payment method for YouTube? It's okay, it happens. Okay, so now is the fly near the lights. I heard the flies go for lights. Why is it not there yet? Hello? Hello, where's the fly? Aren't you supposed to go to somewhere that has lights? Go to the light. This is dark. This is a dark room. What is wrong with you? Okay, you know what? We're gonna keep the lights like this today, just so I can catch the fly. Or it could just go out to the living room. Hina recently started cosplaying. Ooh. You're cooking, Suki. You cosplayed Capitano and people liked it so much. Oh, I'm glad. You should do more. I would love to see cosplays. Your screen gives off light. Okay, either it goes to my screen or it goes to the other light over there. I'll take either of those. The kind of like the bang she has is like really hard to draw. This is annoying. You once cross-dressed back in 9th grade because you had long hair back then? That's cool. You know? That's very cool. I would love to cosplay. I'm planning to cosplay as Farina and Kaching, but I don't know how well that's gonna work out because like I'm not experienced with cosplays, so I'll try though. I'll try my best. Maybe I'll post it on my Instagram. Yeah, probably. I'll post it on my Instagram if it works out. you want to cosplay too? You're currently learning how to sew to make one, though that's slow going since my mom comes like once a month. I do the paid, like, how do I put it? The ones that are like, you know, pre-made. Yeah, I do pre-made cosplays. They're very popular in the stores in China. You can easily get one of those. You know the brand Doki Doki, right? I don't get what the hype about Doki Doki is, because Doki Doki is literally a drop shipper. And I don't know what's taking people so long to realize that Doki Doki is literally drop shipping. That's like, I don't get it, you know? I don't get why people are not getting that Doki Doki is literally just a drop shipper. Like, why is it so hard to understand that it's just like a drop shipper? I wonder how many people don't know about it, to be honest. Probably a lot of people. Doki Doki Literature Club? Nah. There's a very like prestigious or like common, what was that, popular cosplay pre-made clothes brand called Doki Doki SR, I think. And they're like known for being like high quality but expensive. The truth is, it's just drop shipper. It's drop shipped by a shop called 1/3 Delusion in China. And people always boast about how they have Doki Doki clothes, where like, this is stupid, because like, I wonder how many people don't know that Doki Doki is a drop shipper. Like, it's like kind of stupid, you know? You thought it was the fiction novel? Nah, you're all good. Hello Panda, how are you doing? You good? Welcome to the stream. Pandas are pretty cool. They're lazy, but that's pretty cool. Let's see. Drawing chibis are so enjoyable, but they're not my main thing. And chibis don't really get much traction on Instagram, so. Good, how are you? Good. I'm doing great. I just had like a really expensive dinner. My friend brought me to like an expensive place. But like, she didn't tell me that it was gonna be expensive, and that was like 80 Australian dollars. So I just spent $80 on the dinner. Australian dollars. So like, you know what? If you're asking how good am I? Not really, but you know, great. Honestly, making it yourself isn't cheap either. Yeah, and it's so time consuming. I can never do it. The love that people have for cosplaying to like make their own cosplays, like damn. To me, store-bought ones are still looks really good. If it's like if you're not on a low budget, then the store-bought ones are pretty good. If you are, then of course it's gonna look bad. Okay, let me see. Is the fly there? What the hell is not there? What is wrong with the fly? What is wrong with you, man? You know what? I give up. This is the first fly I haven't defeated. The first fly in a year that I haven't defeated. I give up. I think it's fun to make cosplaying clothes too. You never tried it, but you feel like it's gonna be a great hobby? Yeah, it definitely would be. Hello Celestio, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Stop spamming. Cosplaying, like clothing making, is definitely really interesting, but really time consuming. Hi Chica, how are you doing? Are you good? the restaurant I just talked about, it's like a it's like, what is it called? It's like all you can eat, like barbecue restaurant, but like, yeah, it's all you can eat, but $83. But then like my friend was like, in the dinner she was like insisting that, oh, it's so cheap, like it's so affordable, for this price you can get like all you can eat. She doesn't seem to have a problem with like the price being like $83 for a dinner, but it's like it's so expensive, man. Suki, thank you so much for a donation. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. That helped me out with the dinner I just had, I guess. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What is this currency? I can't recognize this. Is this from India, I think? Luckily, I have like all the time in the world. That's great. You need to go. Bye. Bye, Resurrection. I'll see you another time. Yup. Ah. You need a loan? Well, I cannot help you. and I won't help strangers for a loan. Ichika is so peak. I think there's like a character called Ichika, right? I think. Well, a lot of characters are called Ichika, so I mean, last name, I guess. Oh no, last name, first name, yes. Can you not talk about drugs on my stream? The stream is SFW friendly, and aren't you like, what's your age again? Aren't you like 13? Why are you talking about drugs? Well, not like anyone 18 can do drugs, like please don't, but like you're a kid. I don't know, maybe play oh no, don't play Roblox. Hello, Paper Ducky, how are you doing? Hello, goodbye. Oh well, goodbye. You love making your own cosplays myself, and my college doesn't let me do it in peace. Ah, dang, that sucks. Yeah, that sucks. Are you in like a fashion degree or something? That would be cool. Like, imagine that your fashion would be like your fashion technique showcase would be how you made this cosplay based on like the design they have. By the way, Suki, if you have a Discord and if you're in my Discord group, let me know. I'll give you the donor role. Yeah, there's a donor role in here, so you're an engineering student. Ah, oh, engineering. Good luck. What's up, guys? Your rose thingy is adorable. Thank you, Jeffrey. We're good. I hope everyone else is good in here. Let's see. I'm not good with like chibi shading. I'm trying my best, but like given the experience I have in chibi, I'm trying like to not make it look weird, but you know. Let's see. I aim to complete it by today, so. So is your butterfly necklace? Oh, you noticed it. Nice. Unfortunately, engineering. Gonna go now. Gonna eat lunch. Bye bye. Bye bye, Suki. If you have a Discord account, let me know. Thank you so much for the dono. Thank you so much. Well, have a great day. We're gonna continue on the chibi. I have like essay due this Sunday. I haven't completed it, but I feel like I'm gonna be fine because I've got like most of it done. So, hi, hello Nebula. How are you doing? Wait, did you change your name or are you what? Oh, oh, that's so interesting. Did you know that on my chat, they seem to have your PFP mixed up with they seem to have your name mixed up with another chatter, which was kind of funny. They changed the name. No. No, my chat was glitching. It's showing your name, like it's showing your name in another chatter's name for some reason, but now it's good. Yeah. Good luck on your essay. Thank you. Well, it's okay. I'm a design student. Essays are like 2,000 words for year 1. It's fine. 2,000 words is like nothing, so it's gonna be fine. I'm sure like other degrees had it worse, but to be honest, other degrees, they chose the degree, so yeah, good luck. That's kind of funny. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, that's kind of crazy. Bro, relatable? I know. I'm your local relatable streamer, if anything. I'm like the local relatable streamer. If you know, you know. But that said, I feel a little tired because like I've been studying for 3 trimesters, and after like a break for a month, like a short break, I'm gonna start another 2 trimesters again before getting like a long break. So I'm like basically doing 5 trimesters consecutively without like a 3-month break, like without trimester break, which is kind of something. I'm done with 3 of those 5 trimesters. I have 2 left, and those are like the year 2 trimesters, so they're gonna be tough. I hope I'm gonna be fine. That sounds exhausting. It kind of is, but then I'm on my design year 1, so it's fine. Trimester is like a quarter, right? No, it's like 1/3. A trimester is about 4 months. Think quarter. Wait, quarter. Quarter is like 3 months, right? Yeah, it's 4 months. It's in the name. Try means free. Wait, really? Oh, but then in reality, it's a little more like 3.5 or 4 months. So, that's interesting. I never noticed it. Yeah, you're probably right. That makes sense. Your school calls trimesters quarters. Yeah, that makes sense. It does. I think the fly's gone, hopefully. You know what? Let's not talk about the fly. If I talk about it, it'll come back, so no. The shading is a little awkward. I don't know why. The shading for this one, chibi, is hard because like I'm not good with straight bangs. It's so hard to decide how I shade it. As in birds? Okay. So it is 4 months, no? Trimester means 3 months in pregnancy, but a third in academic terms. It's like, it's technically 3 months, but usually it's actually a little longer than 3 months because there's like holidays in between. So the weeks gets postponed, right? You just notice the butterfly underneath your eye? Dude, it is actually impressive that you noticed it. I don't think anyone has noticed that there's a butterfly in my eyes. And under the eye. There's like a butterfly tattoo under one of my eyes. You're crazy for noticing it. Cool. You're eating chips right now with your grilled cheese. Oh, you finally got your grilled cheese. Congrats, Ichika. Finally got it. You're just insane attentive. Is there a thing in the world called like reverse ADHD? And if there is, by chance, do you have it? Like, isn't ADHD like attention deficit hyperactivity disorder? Okay, I don't know if it is. I'm just guessing. Maybe. Does that mean there's like intense attention hyperactivity? No, Hyperactivity missing disorder. Oh, you're ADHD. Okay, cool. You know what? I vibe with you. I vibe with you. My ADHD and ADHD and ASD brothers, we vibe. Generally have my stream quality pretty low because for some reason, otherwise I'm like way delayed. It's probably because of the internet, which I get it. I totally do. Severe attention deficit is a misnomer in ADHD because they can actually be like the most attentive people out there. It just has to catch their interest. Yeah, actually, yeah, I can be really attentive when drawing, when I'm not like off stream, but then it happens it happens just with only with drawing and maybe playing some music, but not with music, mostly with drawing. Yes. I don't need to take my dexafetamin to like have that thing, you know? Like attention stuff. I'm not actually really on meds. I just take it when I want to, like when I feel like I need to. So my grilled cheese dropped from my bunk bed before I even got to eat it. Oh no, that hurts so much. Wait, you guys know the question with if a cat was tied on a jam bread, and then you threw it to the floor, does it land on the cat or lands on the side of the jam? I mean the jam bread. What do you guys think? Is it gonna land on the side with a jam or is it gonna land on the side with the cat? The cat. My brother has both autism and ADHD, so ADHD, I think. I only have autism though. I don't know if I have ASD, and well, it's pretty probable that I do, but then I'm not bothered to get tested. A test for ASD is like 2,000 Australian dollars. No way I'm paying $2,000 just to know if I have autism or not. Because like knowing if I have autism or not doesn't change my life at all. So there's no point in knowing if I have it or not. The best I do is that I just got tested for ADHD because it was way cheaper. It's like $200. That's why I got it tested. Yeah. Or like 300 or 400, I don't know. Like it wasn't that bad. Fun fact, ASD in Dutch is ass. Well, I can just go around telling, oh, I mean, you can go around telling people and saying you have ass. I actually love the fact that I hyper focus while listening to music. I focus when there's no distractions, but I don't want to. I want distractions because I want to multitask. But if I'm actually focusing on something like an essay that's due in like a week, then I might actually lock in and not play anything. Not even music sometimes, but usually just music. Otherwise, when I draw, I usually have like some like shows on, like TV shows on my screen. So I multitask. So I have something to listen to, you know? It helps me focus a little more and not feel bored. Cause like art doesn't need too much like logical thinking. It's mostly muscle memory, so because I'm so used to it, I can do it without like thinking too much. You know? Perpetual motion machine. Duh. I actually love the fact that, oh, I read it again. It's a way to generate infinite energy. They'll spin faster and faster as they approach the ground, eventually turning into a black hole. See, guys, everyone talking about nuclear energy, hear me out. You guys are wrong. Nuclear energy? Psst. Nah. That's outdated. Why don't you try out our newest model of cat with a jam bread? That's the nuclear engine we're looking for. You know? How do I join your Discord? There's a link in my description. You can check on it. But if your Discord account is lower than the age of like a few days, you won't be able to join to prevent like spamming or like bot accounts. Because we used to have this problem for like quite a long time, so it's just like a safety protocol. Sorry if that happens. Yeah. Music is great while doing art. Yeah, so are like the 8 o'clock TV shows. If you know what I'm talking about. Every country has that one like 8 o'clock TV show. If we were having like a video of music playing while drawing too. Yeah, definitely. You had to leave because your dad came in. Alrighty, bye Nebula. Well, it was great seeing you. That's a shame. Bye Nebula. Have a good day. How do I draw the hat? I'm a little struggling with the hat. I'm not good with chibi style shadings. I'm trying to keep my like usual shading, but then with like a simplified version without environmental colors. Because it's chibi into like keychains and stickers. So I'm like thinking about it. It's saying the invite link has expired. Wait, really? Oh, sorry. Let me try to don't seem to find your Discord link in the description. Oh. I'll try to post it on the chat. I'm sorry, guys. I'll try to update it for next time. I hope I remember that though, yeah. I'll see if I can post it. Let's see if you guys can use this. Because sometimes I know that YouTube kind of like blocks you posting links. Oh, I just realized I can start a Q&A. Engage with your audience. There's like this chat option for me. Engage with your audience. Start a Q&A. Ooh. What about Q&A? Start a Q&A. Q&A session. Let's do it. Even though it literally makes no difference because whatever you guys ask, I still answer. Start Q&A. What does this do? What is this? Oh! Oh! Do you guys see it? What is this? Oh my gosh, cool function. Video description I found in the YouTube account. That was on me? Nah, it's okay. You know, I joined Japanese classes a few days ago. I'm still learning hiragana. And, well, good luck on learning katakana then. A few days ago, learning hiragana, it's okay. It's like a few days, it's normal. Learning a language takes years. So I feel like it'll be fine. Like, you'd be fine. Oh, Ishika, you just changed your PFP. For some reason, I struggle hard with katakana more so than kanji. Really, You posted a question? Oh, let me see if I can see it. Let me see how this function works. Oh, I can see it, but only on like a my YouTube page, not on my not on my chat on like my Streamlabs. Let's see. What do you guys ask? Okay. Do you like fruits? It depends on what fruits. I like pineapples. Grapes are fine. Mangoes like fire. Avocados like, it's like okay and not okay, I guess. Like, it's like, I don't hate it, but I don't love it. Le Poopy, Le Poopy, thank you for the sub. Thank you for a follow. Yeah, but some fruits I take like a allergy pill before eating because I have allergy, like I have oral allergy to a lot of fruits. But to eat a lot of fruits, I take my allergy pills first so I can eat it. So I won't miss out on like the vitamins if I really want to eat it or something, you know? What fandoms are you in? Deltarune, Undertale, Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, Heaven vs Red, ACG, I guess? Art. Well, that's not a fandom, but you know, yeah. Hello, how art thou? Thou must have intruded my Q&A session. Thou's day must be good. Yeah, I can't speak Shakespeare. Good. Join the Discord? Okay, let me know. Or let me know, let's see. Let me check. Is it Sunraku? Okay, I saw it. I'll give you the dono role. It's something that I give to people who have donoed on my streams. Doesn't matter how much was it. I mean, doesn't matter how much it was. Yeah. Can't do avocado, the texture is terrible and the taste is mediocre. The taste of avocado is so mid. I'm not sure why so many people say it tastes good. It literally tastes nothing. But then, I'm fine with it. Like, as a superfood, if it's healthy, then sure, I'll have it. Hi Hina, hi Jeej! Welcome to the chat. How are you doing, Jeej? How are you doing with your day? How are you doing with art school? I remember you were having like anatomy or like animation, I think. Just finished painting the color wheel. Oh, that must suck. Let me check. I wish I could see the Q&A session on like my Streamlabs, because I usually have my Streamlabs open for like chat. I don't get how avocado is healthy fat. Okay, I'm not like a nutritionist, but I think how it works is like there's basically fat that actually makes you unhealthy and fat that is good fat. It's like energy fat, I think, or like something that fills you, maybe? I'm not sure how that works, but there's like good and bad, you know. Avocado is your nickname? Oh, we were just talking about fruits because we had a Q&A section like on the top. Let's leave the hair as like this first and let's do the blue part of the hair. I always do this. See? Doesn't it make it a little more interesting? Ah, it's a little too much, dang. Trans fats are bad? Yeah. I support trans right, but I don't support trans fats. Wait, that sounds bad. I mean, the ones that you eat. Oh no, I'm not promoting cannibalism, you know. Kinda depends on how your body processes the fat. Yeah, I think so, right? You don't eat fruits and vegetables? Honestly, I hate veggies. But I should eat veggies. I haven't ate veggies in a while. I should cook some veggies. But I'm like too unbothered to cook veggies because veggies taste weird. I have this huge beef with veggies, but I should eat veggies. You know? just gonna chill here while playing some games. It's alrighty. You're tired. Oh, honestly, same. Sleepyhead. You know, one of the days just this Tuesday, I rolled up to school like an hour late, and then like my teacher was like, "Hey, Hina, why are you late?" And I was like, "I'm glad you asked. I forgot there was class today." And he was like, "You know what? I'm glad you're honest, sleepyhead." I really do like veggies and fruits. I hate how they're overpriced, overripe in your store though. Really struggle with overripe veggies and fruit. I like salad though. I like salad. I think they're cool. You gonna play Ark Knights? I don't play Ark Knights, but I feel like it's a cool game. I might play it one day. It does seem pretty cool. Some of my friends play Ark Knights, so... Does this feel weird? It kind of does feel a little bit, because like Sparxie's hair is white and I'm really bad against white hair. It's so hard to draw white hair, man. Oh man, this sucks. Oh, so you are Jeffrey, okay. That was not on these. It was not on YouTube, it's just that you changed your PFN name. Okay, cool. You usually eat veggies with something else? Yeah, well, that's the way to go, but like, you know. Wait, my mom just texted me. Hello, Mom. Okay, I told her I'm busy. By busy, I mean streaming. Hello, Mia. How are you doing? You good? If you're not, hope it does get better with my stream. If you are, glad you're here, because I may or may not have destroyed your good day. Hey, Hina, Mom. It's okay, I'm not on phone. I'll tell her though. I'll tell her my chat says hello. Okay, she does know I'm doing like YouTube, but she's like, she doesn't know what I'm doing. She's like, as long as you don't starve, as long as you don't fail college, I don't care. I was sending because I just ate the best nachos. I've never had nachos. Is that a bad thing? Yeah, actually, I genuinely have not had nachos in my whole life. The first time I ever had tacos was in Australia, Taco Bell. And I'm not kidding. The first time I had tacos was Taco Bell. Yeah. Hi, Venus, Mom. I'll tell her about that. You're eating knuckle chips right now? I love the way you said knuckles. Wait, is it not pronounced as knuckles? Is it nachos? Nachos sounds kind of weird though. Isn't it nachos? Or is it actually nachos? Did I just offend people? I hope not. I'm sorry if I did. Kaiser Mister, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. Knuckles? Isn't it knuckles? Knuckle is pronounced more of the same cho in Japanese. Wait. Is it cho or ko in Jap? Oh no, it is cho, right? Because ko is like, I think this or this. I don't know. Isn't that chos then? Nachos or nachos? I swear it was nachos. The last time I heard it, it was nachos. Yeah? What do you mean? Is it nachos or nachos? You guys remember the discussion about how Arlecchino should have been Arlecchino because it's cappuccino, but then for some reason Arlecchino is pronounced as Arlecchino? Yeah, take that. Nachos? Okay. Well, now I know it's called nachos. Hello, picked up. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Nachos? I can't. I think I'm still gonna call it nachos. I've been so used to it being nachos in my head. I don't think I can change it to nachos. Well, not that I've ever had nachos, so... I mean, nachos? Yeah. White hair is so hard to draw, and no one can object this. It is. It just is. This is... Can't decide. Thank you so much, subscribe! Oh, I mean follow. Thank you so much, picked up. How are you doing? Oh, well, you were here. you love nachos, especially with cheese and beef? Not gonna lie, that sounds fire. That sounds fire. It's as in cheese? Okay. You know, I went to this event in Cosplay Capitano. Half of the people I met called me Cappuccino. No, there was this running meme about Capitano being cappuccino, right? So I'll say the way you want to. It's cute when people say things like that wrong at times. Yeah, I generally didn't know. I really thought that was nachos, but I'll try to pronounce it as nachos. You remember the those who know, Geech knows. You remember about the beetle thing? You remember how my editor in like the Genshin tier list video edited albedo in when I said a beetle? It's a beetle. I know it. Like I know it's a beetle, but a beetle sounds stupid. It should have been a beetle. Like, do you say a bottle of water? You say a bottle of water. That's how you say it, no? Okay, I don't say it as a bottle of water, but like, you know. A bottle of water or a bottle of water, you know. Hair is the worst to draw. You know, like honestly, hair is the best part to draw because like it kind of helps you with composition. Like, it's great to have you speed up stuff for like a visual guide. Okay, guys, little upcoming video, I guess, preview. I'm working on a hair tutorial. Call it a hair tutorial or a hair tips and tricks. Because like it is a tutorial, but it's not like a full-fledged guide where I guide you from the start to finish. I'm just gonna like share the tips and tricks that I use, but I guess it also is like a tutorial, right? We're not going through this conversation again, Hina. No, we are. It's beetle. Beetle is kind of the more American way. Really? I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's beetle. Talk fast to say Australia and only really say the consonants. I mean, Australia is a pretty Australian. I mean, Australia is a pretty Aussie way to say it. So, or you just say Aussie. Air tutorial, yes. Did you know that air is made up of 78% nitrogen, 21%, 78% nitrogen, 21% oxygen. I think 0.2% carbon dioxide. I don't know, actually. I failed chemistry. I probably just butchered all of that. What if someone copyrighted the name Oxygen? What will happen then? What now if someone copyrighted the name Oxygen? Like claimed it as their business name, and then they can sue anyone who says oxygen. 70% or so and 20% oxygen. Okay, then I'm pretty sure it is 28. It is 78% nitrogen and 21% oxygen. As a STEM student, thank you for informing me of something I forgot back in my days. I feel like that was in middle school, but I honestly forgot about it too. But me and my friends are gonna watch Marvel movies tonight. Ooh, sounds cool. Okay, I have a confession to make. I've never watched Marvel movies. I have a confession. Muichiro! Oh! It is Muichiro and Demon Slayer. Hello, sir who uses Kasumi no Kokyu. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? I always wonder if people who subscribe on follow on my live streams that show up on the alert box, I always wonder if they actually are following from my live stream, or they just like following based on one of my videos, and it just so happens I was on live and that's why my alert box triggered. Like, I need to know, people who just follow, did you follow because you're watching my live right now, or are they like just watching videos and then it popped up in my alert box? I'm like really curious about it. No copyright laws does not allow you to claim any common works. Oh, really? Cool. Apparently jacuzzi is called jacuzzi because of a brand. Apparently jacuzzi wasn't actually named jacuzzi, but then the name was actually used because there was a company that made jacuzzis called Jacuzzi, and then that product became so famous that it was just called jacuzzi. Similarly to how we call that drink cola. I know there's a Pepsi, but then like when we see that drink, I feel like a lot of people like default to cola because it's so famous, right? That's crazy. Yeah, jacuzzi isn't actually jacuzzi. It was called jacuzzi because the company that made jacuzzis were called jacuzzi. The OG name is Spa, yes. One of those, you know. Take a non-alcoholic shot every time Hina says jacuzzi or koozie. Koozie. You subscribe from a collab you did actually? Ah, it was from a fuck. Yes, the collab I just did, which was really cool. I really want to do more collabs. I'm actually in like a what is it called? I'm actually in like a group with a bunch of artists, like art tubers, and I've asked if someone wants to do a collab again. Like, that's how I found Phoenix, right? But then no one responded. I don't know why no one wanted to collab with me. I really wanted to do a collab again. That was so fun, you know. So much jacuzzi. Okay, let's talk about other things then. Did you know that wait. Okay, no, I do need to know. Why is the subreddit of Address Me based on an elephant? Why is Address Me an elephant? Why couldn't it be like any other animals for like Address Me? Or like Undress Me? Okay, like maybe I've been on Reddit for too long, but like you guys get an idea if you're on Reddit. I think you subscribe from your Instagram. You know what? We'll do a promotion section on Instagram again, just so people know that I have a YouTube and I stream on it pretty often or make videos on it. What's a video that you guys want to see most from me? Like any video, as long as it's like art or games related. Let me know. I'll think about it. Like, you know, making new videos and stuff. Can you address the elephant in the room? Yeah, that one. Why isn't an elephant though? Gotta go now, bye. Oh, alrighty, Ichika. Have fun today. I mean, tonight or whatever. Have a good day. Thank you so much for being in the stream. Thank you so much. Bye bye, Ichika. Have a good day? It's an elephant because an elephant is big. That just made so much sense. Address Me. Actually, yeah, that really does make sense. I think it's an elephant because it's supposed to symbolize how no one notices this huge problem. Oh yeah, like, yeah, it does make sense. Nabila, you're gonna go? Okay, it's fine. All good. Have a good day. Let me end my Q&A just so you know. Okay. Yeah. Go to now. Bye. Oh, everyone's going. It's okay. Bye bye, everybody. Studying for 7 exam. Oh, good luck, Suki. Good luck. The elephant is a metaphor for an obvious things. It does make sense, yes. Like, I'm gonna try to get like at least 4/3 of this done, or like 4/3 of this down today, like in stream. I mean on stream. Fuck prepositions. I know it's like, is it on island? No, it's in island, right? Is it on island or in island? I think it's in island, okay? It makes no sense. Fuck prepositions. I don't care if it's in on at, as long as you understand it, it's fine. Look, I speak English fluently. I think I have a say for it. It doesn't matter. It's just in on at. Just use whatever you feel like. Unless you're writing an essay. Three-fourths? Oh, right. Opening posters. Paint doesn't spill when you bring your back to school. Okay, pro tip. That's what I used to do. Use a cling rub to rub around your poster colors. That's what I did with my acrylics and watercolor. Well, watercolor you don't really need to because it just kind of, you know, becomes hard. And you can just bring the whole thing to school. What's your preference? Poster or acrylic? Acrylics. I feel like acrylic colors are just more stackable than poster colors, and I love stacking colors. It's tellable with my art style, where I just work on one layer. That's how I stack colors. Sparxie? Yes, sir. Sparxie. You really want acrylic markers? Acrylic markers are great. Yes. That's very different from me who uses like 70 layers. I was once an artist who used like 70 layers. But then I never did again. Like, cause I felt like it was just redundant. Like, you didn't, like, I feel like I didn't need 70 layers, so why not just do it on one? Because that speeds it up. I don't need to open a layer, try to select stuff, and like be careful about it. I can just do all of it first and then just erase the part that I did wrong. Or like just don't make wrong. Just don't draw it wrongly. You use the most 3 layers for parts? Not counting effects? Yeah, excluding effects or something, or backup layers, or like background layers that I want to back up in case I didn't want to like edit something. Yeah, at most 3. The only reason that I have like 100 layers is because I'm scared to merge them. I usually merge them right away. I just keep backup ones. Yeah. Pretty sure she has some kind of pattern on her like hip or something. Let me check. Her render. Sparxie render. Sparxie render. Let's check. Backup is good? Yeah. Merge all the drawings finished for color balancing and stuff. I usually merge it after the like after I do some editing after like this stage, then I combine it. Yeah. But how I draw, like how I color chibis are a different way of way from how I color usually. So, which is kind of interesting. Look, I love drawing chibis because I don't have to like replicate the details, which is great. Is anyone even gonna notice this? If I just made it like roughly and not try to like refine it? No, right? I tend to kind of simplify details because like Hoyo designs are way over detailed. I think rough is fine, yeah. Just now, as long as it kind of resembles it, yes. Okay. Hello, Valerie, how you doing? Colly, how you doing? I love your name. I'm gonna call you Colly. That's I'm popping in just for a bit because I have a whole script to write about how to draw stylized clothes. Ooh, that's a good topic. I'll be looking forward to it. Good luck with that. Genshin designs are overly elaborate and detailed so it's torture for us artists. Look, a 3D model is always best when it's like overly or like more detailed, right? Decorative. But then I feel like 2D art is sometimes also really good when it's like a little more simplified. So that's the difference, which is why I don't feel like I have an obligation to follow like the whole decorative design. Because for one, I'm not a Hoyo artist. I'm not good. Like if I was an official artist, of course I gotta follow, right? But then I'm a fan artist, so. And besides, I feel like 2D art looks better when it's simplified. Too many details makes it a little overloaded. You know what I mean? Just waiting for paintings to dry? That's so real. It's like waiting forever. Either for both 3D and 2D art, using Blender for 7 years and Clip Studio for free. Depends on the balance between detailed parts and less detailed part. Yeah, I get what you mean, but I feel like when you draw every single detail, even the smallest one, people don't notice it takes too long, can sometimes clutter the drawing just from personal experience. Yes, the cluttering is very, very real. 100% true. That's the main reason why I simplify stuff. Well, of course, because I'm also lazy, but if you've ever noticed it, the Saridra art or Kyryudora art I have of Honkai Star Rail is simplified. The chess pieces details patterns that were supposed to be on like the end of her dresses were not in my artwork. If you have ever noticed it. And I think no one would have noticed it unless they were like a ultra Saridra main, which, let's be real, there isn't much. Okay, even if someone were to draw Farina and missed out like a couple of details, I wouldn't notice it, and I'm a dedicated main. One day my Farina build will be the first in the world. I mean, I currently hold the #1 Farina build server-wide. And I'm not even joking. See, I don't only draw Genshin. I don't only like. I don't only pull for free in Genshin. I actually play the game. See, and I actually grind in the game. You know, just a flex. Just want to flex casually. I feel like adding this blue outline kind of makes it a little more interesting, even though it's not quite lore accurate, but I'm just gonna add it for some reason. Really? Number one for arena as well? Evidence? Sure. Let me hop on my account. You know the funniest thing about me being server-wide is because I'm on the 4th server. Most people know there's American server, there's European server, and there's Asia server, but a lot of people don't know there's also the Hong Kong and Taiwan server. Okay, apparently I'm no longer 38. I'm 42 global now. I can't accept this. I'm gonna get back into 38. I don't care. Okay, this is the proof. I can prove to you that I am number one server-wide, but I feel like that's too much work, cause like, look, I feel like probably only 2% or like maybe 5% of the Genshin player base plays on the Taiwanese server. So it is true that I am number one in the Taiwanese server, and it has been this way since like since a year ago. I've been number like one in the Taiwanese server since a year ago. This is my build. Here's my proof. Here it is. C6. No R5. R1. I'm not gonna pull for R5s. It's a waste of pulls. C6. R1. 36k HP. Okay. Crit rate, crit damage 80 to 234. 150 ER without an ER sense. No ER sense, 150 ER. And then hydrogen damage, not hydrogen, fuck. Hydro damage bonus, 46.6. Triple crown, 10, 14, 13. 14 is from Skirk. Skirk passive about the skill. Top, I'm no longer top 0.01, I was. Because I fell out of top 40, I guess, but I was 38 just a few days ago. Yeah, for global rank, number 42. That's right. Only 80% crit rate. Joking? Oh no, even if it's just joking. You get 15% crit rate from cryo passive. Because I play Farina with cryo team. With Escafie Hyper Freeze. So she's almost always gonna crit. Let's look at the pieces. 840% RV. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is actually insane if you don't notice it. Yes, the crit ratio looks mid, but then there's 11.1% HP, 16.8% energy recharge. So like, just think about it. This one's pretty broken, 9.9% HP, 5% ER, crit rate, crit damage. This one, rerolled for 2 times, but now 3 or 2 I think. 12 over 19 and ER on an HP sense. Hydro Goblet because I'm C6. C6, anything above C2 or C2, Hydro Goblet is better on Farina. 15% HP, crit rate, crit damage, ER. And then crit rate, circlet, HP, a whole lot of it, 20% HP, ER, crit damage. I wish the crit damage was a little more. I'm probably gonna re-roll this piece to see if I can get 1 extra roll on the crit damage instead of defense. which would be great. I'll try to reroll this piece next time, but I'm off of my guarantee reroll, so it's gonna take like another 8 rerolls. So, which is a shame. I wish Genshin could make it like free rerolls or like get another like variable dice in Genshin, you know? You can marry Farina, I'll support. No, I see her as my daughter. I can't see Farina as like a girlfriend energy. A lot of people say Farina is a wife material, but I can only see her as like a daughter, you know? Like her energy gives out like little girl energy. It's like a wholesome one, you know? And I can never see her as like a wife. I don't know why. Well, there are like characters that I see as like husbando vibes, like Danheng and Blade, particularly Danheng. Well, my favorite character in Honkai Star is Fei Xiao, but in terms of male characters, probably Adventuring Danheng. I'm a huge fan of Adventuring Danheng. I don't know, am I based? Like, is this a weird selection of husbandos? I feel like they're so good. I love them. Love their character, absolutely. She gives Lil Sis energy? Yes, 100%. I can never see Farina as like a wife. I can only see her as like a daughter or a little sis, you know? She's too cute, you know? Thinking what I should shade first. Okay, this and that. Purple shading works the best. It was you're gonna go back to writing? Alrighty, bye for now. See you next time. It's a pretty popular selection of husbandos from what I know. Yeah, Danheng is a great choice, thank you. I have good taste in men. And women. But whether I know I'm a lesbian, so I struggle seeing what's attractive in men. I love the boyfriend energy from Danheng. I genuinely do. Look, I'm not as crazy as like being like into a fictional character, but like I love okay, maybe I am kind of into Danheng, but just saying Danheng has great husbando energy and I love it. The husband, look, oftentimes I feel like husbando energy are so like forced, but then Danheng isn't, like where like when, even though Danheng has a lot of scenes of like him saving the MC, I feel like it isn't forced at all. I really enjoyed like the Danheng husbando vibes. I feel like it was really well executed for some reason. I can't tell what's the difference. Like, I can't name it, but then there's a difference between Danheng and Cyrene. One is wife, one is husband, but then there's a big difference, which I can't tell why. Look, I used to hate Firefly but now I like Firefly. So like, I like Firefly, I like Danheng, but I don't get the waifu thing about Cyrene. Not sure what it is though. Like, I just genuinely don't have feelings for Cyrene. Like, I pulled a whole Evernight carry team, which is like Evernight and Cyrene. RMC is free because I like Hyacinth. That's why I pull. Usually I pull for characters that I like, and then I build a team around them. That's how I pull. Yeah. So like, I pulled Dahlia because I liked Firefly. I pulled who else did I pull? I pulled Cyrene and Nevernight because I liked Hyacinth. That's how I pull. I would probably pull a Robin for Fei Xiao, but I don't know if that's happening or not, because like, until Fei Xiao gets buffed, probably not. Fei Xiao found dead in a ditch. Found dead in a ditch. Always felt like the Astro Express is just a family of March and Danheng being the TV siblings, Himeko the mom and what that. I honestly kind of see, well, I'm not against shipping. I'm all for, like, I don't have any problems like any ship. I'm pretty much for any ship, as long as it's not like incest, right? Or like underage, obviously, right? But then I kind of genuinely can't see March and TB being a ship. Well, if you want to ship March and TB, cool. I don't like, you know, I don't go against it. But then I just honestly kind of see Danghe as more as like a husband, like a protective husband position, as more than like March, who's like a friendship girl, you know? I don't know why, I really can't see March in a ship. Genuinely. But I know a lot of people ship March and TV, so... Hello Kronos, how you do? How do you do? You doing good? If not, welcome to the stream. If good, run away. What is happiness? I don't know, like a feeling? Pulled Robin, because I really like her design. I'm also a sucker for human-like people with wings. Oh, those designs are really cool. It's like usually really, really cool. I like it. I'm leaving Indonesia tomorrow. Ooh, okay. Cool. Good luck with that. For now, it's just really a popular ship. Even though that is herself. Oh yeah, Ever March. Yeah, it is a really popular ship. It is. Even though that's herself. I feel like it's probably because of how much different is Evernight with March. Yeah. I don't really buy the full Solars and Farina ship. I personally am not fond of it. The Ever March ship, I don't know, like... Well, I can't ship anyone with March, so... I don't see March being a ship with anyone, but if you want to ship couples, I don't care. It's cool. Might be easier to ship with male TV. You mean Dangheng and TV? Both are great. But, okay. I know the TB's gender doesn't matter, but I don't know why, but I feel like Stale fits with Dangheng a little more. Still just kind of vibes with Dangheng more. I feel like Kalis is a little more serious. Okay, I have Stale as my MC, but I feel like Kalis is like a serious guy, whereas Stale is like a playful and like smirk girl. And I feel like honestly that matches up with Dangheng a little more than Kalis. And I really like a ship. I really like the Zhongli and Child ship, like Tartaglia Zhongli ship. I really like it. It's so cute. Stella has prettier hair, 100%. I like Stella more. Both for Genshin and Honkai Star Rail, I think the female MC's design is way better than male MC. I personally find it to be more attractive. It's cuter, it's interesting, attractive. One thing I really enjoyed about Robin 2 is how lesbian coded she was, flirting with a couple of women in the story, the dots under her eyes being colored like the lesbian flag. Wait, really? I never noticed it. I thought Kalis is just as goofy. Actually, yeah, Kalis is like goofy, whereas Stell is like smirky girl, you know? She's like, what do I call it? Devious? What's the word for it? I don't know, I forgot about the word. I suck at English. They just have the same dollar. Yeah, but then the design kind of makes them feel a little different. Her songs are also named after the lesbian poet's poem. Wait, really? Ooh. Interesting. Well, fun fact. Did you know that Tchaikovsky was gay? And apparently Tchaikovsky, okay, the death of Tchaikovsky is heavily debated, but legend has it he probably got assassinated by the government. And the reason was because he was gay. Officially, his death was because he forgot to boil water. Which is, okay, do you believe it? Because I, for one, don't. I refuse to believe someone like Tchaikovsky would forget to boil water, and that's why he died. Yeah, and legend has it he probably got assassinated by the government because he was gay, and the government doesn't want him to be the face of, like, you know, the country. And apparently Tchaikovsky, I think he got in a marriage with a woman, and it only lasted for like 2 months or something. That woman, that marriage was okay. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I could be wrong. I could have mixed it up with other musicians, but I think it is Tchaikovsky. But apparently it was a public stunt to make people believe that he wasn't gay. But then it only lasted for like 2 months because he just was gay. It's plausible, but unlikely. Yeah, it's like the 10 biggest conspiracy theories in, you know, music. Questionable, yeah. Cold water will kill you? Okay, the evidence they say is because, like, water in pots, if you don't boil it, it has toxic substances. But then apparently, or allegedly, later on when scientists wanted to, like, find out about how Tchaikovsky died, they actually found out there was a toxin in his body, and that toxin was not in water. So that toxin specifically cannot be found in unboiled water. So that just kind of like strengthened the conspiracy theory, or maybe the truth, that he was assassinated because he was gay. Isn't that really interesting? I mean, not really, but like sad RIP, but like interesting? Yeah. Classical nerd over here, out for my mission again. Classical nerd. Honestly, I really want to find someone to collab or stream with me, but I don't know who to ask. I tried to reach out in like the Discord group, but then no one responded, so now I'm like, I don't know who to collab with, but I feel like collabs are so cool because we both get, like, me and the other collaborator, we get new audiences and we get to talk together, which is so fun. Like, we get to know new people. It's so nice. You learn something new every day. Yeah, you do. How's the stream? It's great. Okay, one more classical music conspiracy theory or fact, actually. Okay, it is a fact, but then whether there is a curse or not is a conspiracy theory, or maybe a myth. Okay, so legend has it there's the curse called Curse of the Ninth, and what this Curse of the Ninth does is that after Beethoven, who died after his Ninth Symphony, Ode to Joy, right? A lot of the, or like almost all of the famous composers that came after him died after their ninth composement, like their ninth symphony. And that was called the Curse of the Ninth. Apparently, I think Mahler was one of them. There was also another very famous classical musician who was also a victim of Curse of the Ninth, or was it? I don't know if it exists or not. Allegedly, a lot of the musicians tried to dodge the Curse of the Ninth because that conspiracy theory was already so popular at the time. So those musicians, I mean composers, knew about it, and they thought of all kinds of methods to kind of like try to dodge the curse. One of the methods they tried was like, let's call our Ninth Symphony something else. Let's not call it our Ninth Symphony. Let's call it like an opera. Let's call it something else. But then a lot of those composers still died after that one opera, which was supposed to be the Ninth Symphony. Legend has it some composers also tried to compose their 10th symphony before the 9th. So it was basically the 9th symphony, but they called it the 10th. And then apparently it worked for like a short while before they ultimately died again shortly after the premiere. Now, it is a historical fact that a lot of composers actually did die right after their like 9th symphony, or just never got to finish their 9th symphony. But whether there is a curse or not is interesting, it's debatable. I like to believe that perhaps maybe, which is kind of crazy, you know? Crazy story. You learn something new every day. You too. Crazy story? Yep. Welcome to the Classical Nerd, where you learn classical music stuff. Or fun stories. Or if you would call it fun. Legend has it, Mozart was allegedly, maybe, killed by Salieri. So legend has it there was a musician called Salieri, and some people say he was a great friend with Mozart, and some people say he was not a great friend with Mozart. Some people believe that Salieri killed Mozart because he was jealous of how good Mozart was. And legend has it, the last music that Mozart composed was commissioned, right? Okay, this is a fact, not a legend. So Mozart's last music was commissioned, but legend has it the commissioner was Salieri. And I think this conspiracy theory had a pretty good movie around it, which was, I think it was Amadeus. I think that movie is really good. It's about Mozart and his life. That was legend. So legend has it, Salieri tried to kill Mozart because he was jealous. But there was also sources that believed that Salieri was actually great friends with Mozart, and he actually deeply admired him. Well, apparently Mozart was a genius, and he definitely was. So that made people jealous of him. And actually Mozart has a sister. I think it was Mozart. Correct me if I'm wrong. Mozart has a sister, and allegedly, or actually, his sister was very talented. His sister could actually be way more talented than Mozart. But then the family didn't let the sister continue learning music because she was a girl. And at the time, girls weren't like kind of, even if they were allowed to learn music, they would never have their work published under their name. So Mozart's sister just never got to learn music again. But then, allegedly she was really good and she was really talented, maybe more so than Mozart. Mozart's whole family was cracked. Did they find the Ninth Symphony Jack the Killer? I don't know. I mean, I think that Ninth Symphony just happens to be near the life expectancy at the time. Yeah, it could be. If we were to explain it from a logical side, like, it could very well be maybe Ninth Symphony was the life expectancy. Or maybe they just got caught up with something. But that was something that terrified the musicians at the time, that they tried to come up with counter methods. But a lot of them just died after their Ninth Symphony. And in my opinion, it's a really cool like horror story or like conspiracy theory. Now, it's probably not true. I like to think that maybe there is some kind of like horror story behind it, because that would be pretty cool, or maybe not because people are dying, but it's cool to think about it, Very interesting story. Actually, I think one of Mozart's best pieces was Mozart's Requiem. That was like the first, I'm not sure it was the first time, but it's definitely very iconic, because like Mozart wasn't really exactly known for making these kind of like heavenly or like a little eerie music, which is really interesting. Welcome to the Classical Nerd. Hi, I'm back. Hello, Ichika. How you doing? You're very into classical music? Kinda. Yeah, it's my favorite music genre. Look, I probably don't have enough knowledge about it to call myself like a classical musician, but I'm very much pretty into it, yes. Stay humble, I don't have enough technicalities and like knowledge about it to be like a classical musician, but I like it, yes. I'm very fond of it, I'll put it at that. It was once my goal to study music, like Bachelor of Music, classical, but then I gave up on that because it was really hard to get in, you know, auditions and stuff. And stage fright, I don't think I can never overcome it. Maybe, but like, you know. Best way to get over stage fright is positive exposure. Probably, it's actually one of my goals to actually master the piano or the clarinet or any instrument so I could get into like an orchestra, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna stay as a dream. And I guess it's also, you know, good to stay that way, because I think having something as like a dream keeps me motivated for life, because I know, like, you know, because I have something to live for, which is great. So it makes it like more positive in life to have something to chase for that maybe I can never achieve. Just like how I have a dream of being like a successful illustrator, despite like everything, right? But just, I think it's gonna stay a dream, but then you know, it's good that I have a dream, so I have something to chase for in life. I think the kind of like the thing about, like, the thing with having a dream isn't exactly about like achieving the dream. It's more so about chasing the dream and like the experience of it, because like it's always great to have something to chase for. That's what keeps you motivated in life, or at least for me. And I feel like that should be the case for a lot of people too, right? I don't know though. I'm no psychologist. It's about the journey, and remember, 100%. I know this sounds like friendship, power of friendship shit in games, but like it is. It just is. I think so. Happiness in pursuit? Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say necessarily that like once you achieve your dream, there's nothing left. Technically, it kind of is, and that's why I'm also a little afraid of achieving dreams. But then the journey in pursuing the dream is great. It keeps you motivated. It gives you like some motivation in life. And if you actually do achieve the dream, I'm sure you'll think of something else to achieve now, right? You'll have another goal, which is great. It's all the friends we make along the way. Yes. It's about the friends we made along the way. Power of the friendship. Ha! Power of the friendship. Ha! Defeat the dragon. Defeat the dragon. Power of the friendship. It's the voice acting time again. Power of the friendship. Yes! Kind of reminds me of the song Proi Proi in Honkai Star Rail. It's so fire. was really fire. Didn't really have a dream for the longest time since after I dropped out of school. I gave up on my dream of being a veterinarian, like a vet, I think. For years after I just went with the flow. Now at least I have a passion again, one for drawing. It's great to have a passion in life. You know, I once had like a depression period. Look, I still kind of have a season of depression, but I used to be really depressed, like to the point where I didn't want to go to school, I didn't want to do anything. I was performing so poorly at academics, when in reality, I'm actually pretty good with academics, if I actually do put in effort with it, right? But I think the way that I kind of got beyond that was having a passion in life, like watching, you know, people that I love, look at my family, look at my friends, or even YouTube. That gave me, you know, something that I'm interested in life. Yeah, that's kind of how I get through my depression. By having a dream, having a like goal, yeah. Potential AAA singer? No. Hear the darkness and sees the light. Ding 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 ding. Da 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 da. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. That song is so fire, even though I don't really listen to pop. I was feeling so bad at school that a doctor diagnosed me with school sickness. Really? That's interesting. Because of the stress of going to school was literally causing me to get sick. Oh! Well, I didn't know that was like an actual condition. That's, I mean, uncool, but cool. Not Columbina. Not Cry song is also really peak, but it's like really high up there. Dun, 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 dun. Da 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 I love the musical instruments in that song. Oh, you're gonna go, but have a good rest of your streaming day. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye bye. Bye bye, Maggie. Oh, welcome back, Rapid. How do you do? Stress is crazy damaging to your body? Yes, it is. It really is. Considering going to art school again? Oh, you should. If it's like something you want to, you should. Anyhow, maybe you have like the financial capability to, right? You're a 26, I think. You might have the financial ability to go to art school, which is great. Thank you for the follow, Neat. Welcome to the stream. How do you do? Welcome to the stream. Trying to lock in for a research report. I was also like locking in today, like daytime for my research. I'm already done. I did like a 6,000 word research in like graphic design and politics. Yeah. I do have some financial ability, yeah, which is great. You can kind of like try to see if you want to, you know, invest into in art school. I mean, as a student, of course. Notcry's music is really good, and Fontaine was also really good. It's really good. The violin solo is really cool, and the bagpipes was really cool too in the music. You guys remember this music? The Nutcracker combat one. Bum, 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 da 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 That music was so peak, even though I just butchered all of the notes. It was really peak. I really loved the music, absolutely. You remember writing a 10K word assignment for engineering in high school? Oh, that's something else. Oh. Writing somebody's whole life story. Bro is writing script for Genshin Impact or Honkai Star Rail. 10,000 words, sounds like it. No, bro is responding to a Twitter drama. Twitter allegation. See, this is why I'll never be on Twitter, because I don't want to know none of these shit. It's usually over stupid thing anyways. So like, of course, like it's serious if it's like, you know. But yeah, 10,000 word Google Doc incoming. There was no word limit. Yeah, I used to do that too, because like in some of the essays there was no word limit, and then like scores in my high school were additive, they were not deductive. So the more I wrote, the higher likelihood I would get a higher mark, because they don't deduct marks, they add marks. You get what I mean? So the more you write, the more likely you can hit the points, right? That's what I used to do in like my geography exams. Just write as fast as you could. You're bound to hit like 2 or 3 of the points. I feel like I would love to be able to sing well, but I feel like I can't. I don't have a good voice range. I mean, that can be practiced, but yeah. Had to do like 3 of those. Oh dang. Higher words will definitely get you more mistakes. See, this is what's different from like an additive and deductive essay. I mean, like, it still matters, but like, the likelihood of you hitting more points is way higher than you making mistakes. So I used to do this as a strategy. The more words you write, the easier you get a pass because it's additive, not deductive. Definitely have a good starting voice for singing. Yeah, no, I don't know. I mean, I've never learned singing, so you know, you just need 20 minutes of vocal warm-up every day and then you can get pretty good at singing. Really? Sounds interesting. Hi, I just joined. Hello, Adams. How are you doing, Ivy? I mean, Ivy or Adams? Ivy Adams. How do you do? Used to be in a choir. I was in like a primary school choir, but then it was like primary school, so like that was like, you know. Good, nice. There are YouTube videos of us performing. Ooh. I don't know, probably the one of the favorite musics of mine is still probably Sound of Music. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and wall watermelons, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Bum 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 bum. That one. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells snitched with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wing. Oh, fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I won't feel so bad. That song is really good. I really like it. You know. And I just realized I do get copyrighted for like putting backing track on my stream. So I can't put a backing track, unfortunately, unlike last time. Yeah. Done a bit of singing on stage, also back in grade school. Ooh. So you're better at singing than my first year of singing? No, there's no way. I really do like songs from Frozen too. You know, okay, funny thing, when I was in primary school, I really liked the movie Star Wars, right? Star Wars, I really like it. I love the CGI, I love how action this was, because my dad used to play that to me. But then the girls in my school used to laugh at me in primary school because they thought it was too masculine and didn't fit me as a girl. But then later on, when I was in primary 2, Frozen got released, and I was a big fan of Frozen, and I still am. I still love Frozen, and I'm proud of loving Frozen. I'm a huge fan of Frozen. They also laughed at me because it was apparently too feminine. Isn't that stupid? Like, at that time, I had so much problems with that because, like, you know, they were just laughing at me for like liking Frozen because it was too feminine, and like liking Star Wars because it was too masculine. But now that I think about it, that was so stupid. Masculine and feminine for liking things is so dumb. Look, I loved Lego, and then my classmates used to laugh at me because that was apparently masculine too, which was like so stupid. It was like so stupid. I loved Minecraft too, and then they thought Minecraft was like a male thing. So then they laughed at me for that too. So I was like in that complex of like, what? So like if I love, in your words, masculine stuff, I get laughed at. But if I love, in your words, feminine thing, I also get laughed at? Okay. Yeah, it was crazy. Primary school stuff. Oh, I also got laughed at for liking pink. Like, I really like pink. I still do. It has been my favorite color since childhood to now. Currently, my favorite colors are like light blue and light pink. But I used to get laughed at for like liking pink because it was too feminine. So for like the longest time when I was in like For the longest time when I was in primary school, I used to lie about my favorite color. I used to lie that my favorite color was yellow. But then, in reality, I didn't have an interest in yellow, not a single bit. I just lied about it, yeah. I lied about it for like years. Until I got to high school, I was still like scared to tell people that I like pink. But then now I'm like, it's my staple color. I love pink. Everyone knows it. But children's normal? Yeah, it is. It's like children things, yeah. It happens. Hi, I'm drawing your Hong Kong inspired OC now in my doodles, but having a slight regret because I haven't used oil pastels to finish the art. It's okay, like, it's totally fine. I'm glad you're drawing my OC. Let me know how it goes or send a picture of it. That would be great. That's crazy. Yeah, but it's like also like kid stuff, right? The kids being kids, that, this and that. Yeah, unfortunately. One of my ex-girlfriends also love Lego rather than feminine or masculine. Lego is just a creative thing. Yeah, I love Legos. Like the only reason I don't have Legos is one, is really expensive. Two, I don't have place for Legos. I'm in Australia. Though one of my friends gifted me like a set of Legos, which I don't know how they knew I like Legos. Which was kind of funny. They gifted me as like a birthday present. I genuinely don't know how they knew I like Legos. Probably just a coincidence or something. Did anyone do origami? I used to. It was my favorite pastime. You know the feeling of doing origami in class, trying to not let your teacher find out? And then when you're done with class, during recess time, you put it on like the windows, showcasing your origamis for the whole class. And the whole class comes to you like, oh my gosh, how do you make this? I want to learn this. And then you make birds, you make umbrellas, you make frogs. Those were the times. It was great. Those were really the great times. Sorry, I just started thinking of a swan lake for no reason. Used to be addicted to origami. Origami is so fun. Like all the colors, but orange is probably my least favorite. Purple is definitely my favorite. For me, green was my was my least favorite, but then mint green or like light green is one of my favorites. But bright green is my mortal enemy. What app are you using? I use Clip Studio Paint. I would recommend, for free apps, I would recommend Ibis Paint. If not, then I would recommend CSP. I wouldn't recommend Procreate because it's hard locked to iPad. And for iPad, you might as well just use Ibis Paint, in my opinion though. There's a lot of good artists that I know that uses Procreate, but personally I'm not a fan of it, yeah. Thank you so much, no problem. It's actually not that expensive, it's 80 Australian dollars. Not sure how much that is in US dollars. When I bought it, it was about 75 Australian dollars. Yeah, it's pretty good. I love the songs in Frozen though. What's your favorite songs in Frozen, if any, guys? I wonder, will it be Let It Go or anything else? Let It Go is definitely a very iconic song, but it's actually not my favorite. Greens are like the colors that look the best on me for wearing, and I love the colors. I usually wear beige and brown or white. I seldom wear black. Do you still have a Discord server? Yes, I do. It's in my description. Let It Go? Yeah, Let It Go is a pretty good pick. People used to say it's like overrated. I don't think it's overrated. It's not my favorite, but that is really good. Look, if a song is capable of making you think about it over and over, then it's just that good. Into the Unknown? Oh, that's a good pick. In Frozen 2, probably one of my favorite ones are like the ones in the intro. I don't know what the name of it was, but it goes like, where the north wind meets the sea, there's a river full of memories. Come, my darling, homeward bound. Or something? not too far or you'll be drowned. That one, I don't know what name it was, but then that one's really good. Joined? Welcome to the Discord group. We talk about a lot of stuff. Make sure to read the rules. A lot of blues in your wardrobe. I used to never wear blues, but then I brought one blue like dress when I was in China, and then that dress was pretty like, I like it. It's pretty on me. And then since then, I felt like blue actually doesn't look too bad on me. I have that song in my music playlist too. It's such a comfy song. But for a Frozen one, my favorite is like For the First Time in Forever. That one's my personal favorite. I'm a bigger fan of Anna than Elsa, but then they both are great to me. Just that I kind of like Anna a little more. The windows open so sad door. I didn't know I did that anymore. Who knew we own 8,000 salad plates? For years I've roamed these empty halls. With a ballroom with no balls. Finally they're opening up their gates. There'll be actual real life people. It'll be totally strange. But why am I so ready for this change? Cause for the first time in forever, there'll be music, there'll be fun. I don't know, I forgot the lyrics. For the first time in forever, I'll be dancing through the night. Don't know if I'm later or gassy, but I'm somewhere in the zone. Yeah, the thing about me is that I can't sing high notes. For the first time in forever, I won't be alone. Do you like Tad? I'm not sure what that is, sorry. Do you like playing any sports? I don't play sports, but I feel like I should because I don't want to get fat, okay? How much do I weigh? Wait, let me check. I literally have a scale in the house. How much do I weigh? For your reference, I'm about 167 centimeters and my current weight is 58 kilograms. Okay, it's actually 59, but it's like kind of in between. Good singing, nah. Man, I'm getting Do You Want to Build a Snowman nostalgia? Oh, definitely! Gluck, 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 gluck. Do you want to build a snowman? Childhood Anna is so cute when she sings. It's like, do you wanna build a snowman? Come on, let's go and play. I've never seen you anymore. Come out the door, it's like you've gone away. We used to be best buddies, but now we're not. I wish you would tell me why. Do you wanna build a snowman? And how did she do it? It doesn't have to be a snowman. Okay, bye. Used to be your weight a couple of years ago and you're 183. Oh my gosh, no. Nah, that's way too underweight. Yeah, so I'm actually getting a little fat. I have like some fat in my stomach, like quite a lot of it. So I feel like I should do some exercise. But to answer that, my favorite exercise is swimming. Though I don't know how to swim well. I'm trying to learn it, but I actually do enjoy swimming. And that's like quite literally the only sport that I enjoy. So I feel like I would probably try to continue to learn how to swim just so I have some exercise daily. And exercise is swimming is a really good exercise, I heard. It's like really good at burning calories and stuff. Go away, Anna. Okay, bye. Yeah? Do you like FNAF? Ah, I've never played it yet, but I know it's like famous. Have you ate Anna? No. You hate swimming? Really? But you live in the coast. I mean, on the coast. You don't like swimming? You don't like the surfers? Gluck, 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 gluck. Do you want to build a snowman? Or ride a bike around the hall? I think some company is overdue. I started talking to the pictures on the wall. Hang there, Joan. It gets a little lonely. All these empty rooms, just watching the hours take by. Sing that one for Rapunzel. Oh, I've not. I watched Rapunzel, but I completely forgot about the songs. I can look. I in my childhood I loved Frozen so much. I'm pretty sure I can just play the whole Frozen movie in my head, like the whole thing without any errors, which is great because now I can play the movie in my head when I don't want to focus in whatever situation. Where was I caught up in the for the first time in forever? Tonight you march me gown and all, victory draped against the wall. The picture of sophisticated grace. I suddenly see him standing there, a beautiful stranger, tall and fair. I want to stuff some chocolate in my face. But then we laugh and talk our evening, which is totally bizarre. Nothing like the life I led so far. For the first time in forever, there'll be magic, there'll be fun. For the first time in forever, I could be noticed by someone. And I know it's totally crazy to dream of our romance, but for the first time in forever, at least I've got a chance. I remember the songs. Most of the lyrics, I do remember them. Karaoke stream when? It's gonna get copyrighted. I don't know how other people stream it without getting copyrighted, or they just get copyrighted and don't care about it. As long as there's revenue for like that's during that stream, right? Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be. Conceal, don't feel, put on a show. Make one wrong move and everyone will know. But it's only for today, it's agony to wait. Tell their guards to open up the gates. That song is really cool. Now it counts as karaoke, actually, kinda. They unarchived the stream? Oh, okay. Interesting. Snow glows white on the mountain tonight, another footprint to be seen. A kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. The wind is howling like the swirling storm inside. Couldn't keep it in, heaven knows I tried. Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be. Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know. Well, now they know. Let it go, let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Turn away and slam their door. I don't care what they're going to say. Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway. It's funny how some distance makes everything seem small, and the fear that once controlled me can't get to me at all. It's time to see what I can do, to test the limits and break through. No right, no wrong, no rules to me. I'm free. Let it go, let it go. What is the next sentence? I'm one with the wind and skies. Let it go, let it go. You never see me cry. Here I'll stand, and here I'll stay. Let the storm rage on. You might be the best multitasker. I've seen talking a lot, but drawing continuously. I would say I'm pretty good at multitasking. I'd say so. But weird for having randomized plays for music. Like there's heavy metal and there's suddenly a cutesy anime song. Gonna go play next. No, you don't. Or maybe you're on like Spotify free. Then they play random ass music. That's why I don't use Spotify. I just save the music into my files as MP3s. And I play it like that. My power hurries through the air into the ground. My soul is spiraling in frozen fractals all around. And one that crystallizes like an icy blast. I'm never going back. The past is in the past. Yeah, I can't sing that high. Let it go. Let it go, and I'll rise like the break of dawn. Let it go, let it go. The perfect girl is gone. Here I'll stand in the light of day. Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway. Bing. Is really the playlist I made and downloaded music? No, that's still normal. It's like a switch of genre, which is great because it kind of makes you don't feel like fed up with the genre you're listening to, you know? You need a switch of things, right? I think that maybe the one song I can't sing is Fixer Upper. Even though I'm a huge fan. I know I just said I was like a huge fan of Frozen. The other song from Your Lie in April? Bum, 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 bum. Okay, you know, I guess one thing if I actually do feel like learning singing, right? One advantage I probably have is that I have perfect pitch. Yeah. Bum 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 ba dum 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 da 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 dum dum da 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 dum 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 da da dum 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 da 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 dum 雨上がりのリンジもリンドサイに花も色づきあふれ出す茜色の空仰ぐ君にあの日声に落ちた瞬間のドラマチック昼の Oh, I don't know this I forgot the lyrics ひったこまも I think 消えないよ心に刻るぬから君だよ君なんだよ教えてくれた暗闇も光るなら星空になる悲しみも笑顔にもう隠さないで Yeah, I can't sing it きらめくどんな星も奇妙でレスなら Would you judge me if I say I never watched Frozen? No! See, I would be more judged if that was the case. I've never watched Marvel. I've never watched Spider-Man. I've never watched Iron Man. I have never watched Ant-Man. I've never watched the Avengers. Would you judge me? But I've watched Harry Potter, I've watched Lord of the Rings. I haven't watched Hunger Games, because I really didn't feel like it. I haven't watched Game of Thrones. You don't have the attention span to watch things alone. Look, I sat 12 hours that day when I decided to watch Lord of the Rings. My favorite movies are definitely probably Pirates of the Caribbean, Harry Potter, Frozen, stuff like that, yeah. Pirates of the Caribbean is like personally one of my favorites. 眠りを忘れて迎えた朝日がやたらと突き刺さる摘発運ぶつつったで忘れる君に会えば静寂はもロマンティック紅茶に溶けた収穫 I don't know. You don't watch any movies? Lord of the Rings is good. It's like good, but I feel like okay, I know the plot is intense, but I still felt like the Lord of the Rings is like a little bit too intense for me. Pirates of the Caribbean is my favorite because I feel like it has a good balance in between. There's like intense sessions, there's adventure sessions, but there's also like funny and comedy sessions. Yeah. I've watched Lord of the Rings, Hobbit, Star Wars 1 to 7. I watched Star Wars 1 to 6. I watched a little bit of 7, but I figured out it was kind of bullshit, so I just stopped watching. Hunger Games for movies plus some I can't name. Yeah. What's a famous anime song? Oh, let me think. I can't think of any. Bad Apple, even though it's not like an OP, I think. Yeah, game music, right? Touhou is a game. Yeah, which is why I feel like isn't anime? Probably not, but it is that style, yes. Then I circulation. Oh! せーのでもそうなんじゃダメもうそうなんじゃほら心は進化するよもっともっとパンパパラパンパパラパンパパラパンパパンパパラパパパラパパラパンパンパンダンダンダラダダダラダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダ I don't know all the lyrics. Pirates of the Caribbean has great comedy. Yeah, the song is fire too. You were blasting that while I'm on my online class and I didn't notice my mic was on. No, that's the top 10 fails of all time. I was like half singing along with you on a lot of these, but I'm terrible at hearing lyrics, so I don't know of any. No, it's okay. Probably just because I didn't sing well. 強くなれる理由を知った僕を連れて進め Guys, remember this song when it was really famous? I mean, it still is, but you know. 泥だらけのそまだないよこわばる心震える手は I kind of forgot the lyrics. そこまで流る I don't know. それだけさ夜の匂いに空にらでも変わってけるのは自分自身のだけそれだけさ強くなれる理由を知った僕を連れて進めどうしたって消せない夢のためなれないもの誰とも起きない自由は得るわな Okay, I don't know any of the lyrics after that. The one song from Sword Art Online is good too. I've not heard the ones from Sword Art Online. What's your favorite anime? Your Lie in April. 100%. 明かりの人参を引いた際に花も色づき溢れ出す明るい色の空青く君にあの日声に落ちた瞬間のドラマチック昼寝の中のひかごまも消えないの心に刻るから君だよ君なんだよ教えてくれた暗闇も光るなら星空になる悲しみも笑顔 Guys, don't worry. I drew this. I drew the jewel myself. Don't worry. もうくすくさないできらめくどんな星も君を照らすの There's something. I forgot. Have a good day. Oh, already are you leaving? Oh, it's Chronos. Bye, Chronos. Have a good day. You really love that song? Nah, it just popped on in my head. Have you watched Silent Voice? Yes. I want to eat your pancreas? No. Silent Voice is pretty good. It's pretty moving. Yeah, trauma. It's pretty good. Suzume no Tojimari is like... Yes. It's like... Okay, I love the family plot and the, like... The 311 disaster plot. Like the tsunami and the... disaster plot, but I didn't really like the love line plot, the romantic plot. I feel like it's a little, I don't know, personally I'm not a fan of Suzume no Sota's romantic journey, but I'm a fan of the story in general. It's pretty good. Something. I don't know the lyrics. Might have to search up the romanji for it. You should watch. Want to watch your pancreas? Cried like 3 times watching it. Really? It's like, okay, I think a lot of people recommended it to me, but then I haven't watched it. I'll see if my flight in like 10 days will have it. I'm flying back to Hong Kong in like 11 or 12 days. Yeah, so about that, when I get back to Hong Kong, I don't know if I'm gonna stream or not. It depends on my wisdom tooth problem. because if my wisdom tooth really hurts, I can't eat, right? I don't think it's gonna affect me talking, but if that's the case, I probably might not be able to go out because of how tired I am. And in that case, I might stream, like, because I had nothing else to do, but that's gonna wait, I don't know. And if I don't stream it at all, that might be 1 month. Yeah, so like, just so you guys know. I haven't had a holiday that long for so long, like a whole month. I haven't had it like for so long already. Dislike that pancreas movie? Wait, really? Oh, we've got a debate up here. Well, what do you guys think about Suzume? Suzume no Tojimari. It's pretty two-sided. I'd say it's like better than average in terms of the voice acting than the CGI or like the animation. But then the storyline is really two-sided, yes. I didn't enjoy this love line, but I enjoyed the natural disaster plot and the worm plot. Look, because I went in Suzume no Tojimari expecting it was some light-hearted movie, because I didn't know about that movie until my friend decided to bring me to a cinema, and she said like, oh, we should watch this, Suzume no Tojimari, and then I read the title, I was like, oh, cool, Suzume's journey, and then there's a girl holding up a chair and like in front of like a beautiful galaxy door, and I was like, cool, it must be some light-hearted school stuff, like student story. And then I went in, I got traumatized. I went in, got back out crying. So that was like a really big surprise, because like I really didn't know what to expect. That's what made the movie really good for me. Kimi no naka ni a I don't know the lyrics. それが結ばれる私のそう風の中でも負けないどんな声で Yeah, I don't know the lyrics. Is that the one with the chair? Yes. With the love story with the chair, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but the overall story is cool, yes. Oh! The cuteness! You guys see this? The cuteness! Oh! Sparxie, you're so cute! Can't believe we're actually kind of like finishing an artwork in one string, because I was procrastinating for so long and I decided it's time to not. Oh, I forgot her tattoo. I think it was a heart, right? I always forgot about it. Oh, she's so cute! Oops. Do you know that Columbina sings when she basic attacks? Yes, I do. I thought it was super cool, but then when I actually play her on field, it got a little annoying. Just a little bit though. What are some songs I know? It's only like the Cantonese pop songs, like the ones from the old ages. Okay, every Asian probably knows this song. Dun dun dun! Dun dun dun! You stream late today as well? Probably a little later than like now, and then I'll end stream because I have morning class tomorrow. Usually focus more on talking to us than enjoying during streams. Yeah, and I kind of feel like I should change it a little bit. Like, I'll still watch the messages and I'll still talk, but I feel like I should be a little more productive. So I can stream while being still productive, which is like my main goal. I'm trying my best to like balance it. So like, yeah. I might respond to messages a little slower, like, sorry guys, but I read it, yes. Cause like my messages is not like on another screen, like another screen. Every Asian knows that song though. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. 浪奔，咚咚咚，浪流，萬里滔滔江水永不休，淘盡了世間。I don't know what the lyrics is. See, dum 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 dum. 是喜是愁，就算分不清歡笑悲憂，仍如分百千浪。噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔，海裏恨你，問君知否？此大江一發不收，轉千彎，轉之灘，亦未平復始終爭鬥。You're doing a phenomenal job engaging with chat. I'm great to hear that. That's exactly what I wanted. I do think even I have heard this song before. Really? All the way to, is that Finland? No, Netherlands. Netherlands, yes. Wow, that's crazy. I mean, I know it's very famous. I think it's very famous in the Asian circle. And well, it's definitely very famous in Hong Kong because it is from Hong Kong. It's like our pride and like, it's our joy and pride. This song is our joy and pride, yes. Canto Pop was our joy and pride, yes. It was really good, it is. Bum, bum, bum. There's also like some other famous songs that like, you know. Dun, 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 dun. Thought she graduated already and I couldn't watch the last stream because I was asleep. Oh wait, who? Me? Oh, you remember me of the VTuber you watched on TikTok? Ah, I see. Oh, she graduated already. Oh, damn. Ah, that sucks. Oh, it must suck, yes. Seeing someone that you support graduate. Yes, that hurts. Really does. 全天飛散，壯士血在狂號。原野 I don't know if there's any like Hong Kong viewers in my chat right now, but if there is, I think they would recognize these songs most probably. 原野飛花，總是懷 Well, I forgot the lyrics. 總是懷抱冷傲，一代天驕，千秋知我名號。談笑做是衰，望誰領風騷？非不大魔中，不畏懼那風刺刀。風煙萬千里，不為心中愛滔滔。柔情藏心裏，血肉記春秋，大地留着我的記號。I only know that one bear, panda, or beaver sing in Chinese. Oh? Wait, what? I don't know about that though. She's a Japanese VTuber. It's fun having to make her read English. Oh! Yeah, that must hurt. I always forget that. That's what graduate means in the VTuber circle. Yeah, I thought of, yeah, because like, I'm really like your local relatable streamer in college. So like, I thought about college, yes. That was my immediate thought. That's why you sing primarily in because that's why you sing in falsetto, because you sing Chinese songs. I don't think it's like because of that. Assuming, okay, I don't know what falsetto means, but I think it means like the false voice, right? I think that's what it means. We kind of have this concept in Chinese too. I don't think it has much to deal with it. It's just because I don't sing well. A lot of songs in Chinese are still like the real voice. The ones that are like really well sung, I just couldn't sing it, yes. But I sing both languages, yes. Anyways, my friends inviting me to play. Gonna go again, have a good stream. Bye, Mayame! Thank you so much for sticking with my stream. I'm gonna try to finish this as soon as possible. Dun 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 dun. Part of the higher range of singing. Oh, okay, cool. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. 依稀往夢似曾見，心內波瀾現，拋開世事斷執緣，相伴到天邊。 逐錯四方沙漠蒼茫，那句舌上撲面，射雕引弓在外奔馳，笑我此生無厭倦。Falsetto is that high breathy head voice. Yeah, I think I get what you mean. Yes. It's just because I'm bad at singing. It doesn't have much to do with like Chinese songs. A lot of the Chinese songs are actually like not with the falsetto voice. It's just that I'm not good at it. Yes. Broadcast shall be judged by worthy. What? I'm going to genuinely train my voice, and then I have a way androgynous voice, and I'm not very comfortable with it a lot of time. Hopefully I'll get better at singing as a result too. I used to really hate my voice because my voice is like pretty deep for a girl, and I was really insecure about it. But then like when it was until when I was like 17 that I kind of felt like this was my like, because like at the time everyone on the internet speaks cutely like girls. I've seen like so many like JP VTubers or like CN VTubers, they have such cute voices, and I was like so insecure about it, and or YouTubers in general. And then like I was so insecure, I felt like how come I have this deep voice when like everyone else has like cute voice, and like people say that your voice gets a little higher when you hit puberty as a girl, right? And then that never happened on me. I was like, man, why is my voice like that? So I was like really insecure about it. But it was until when I was like 17, I think, early 17, when I kind of felt like, nah, that's what makes me unique. Because like a lot of people have that like cutesy, hello everybody, that kind of voice, right? For girls, at least the girls in my class, they talk like, oh hello, it's long since I've seen you, blah 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 blah, how you doing, like, oh my gosh, should we go to have lunch together, that kind of voice. And I was like really insecure about it, but then I just realized that that was my uniqueness, that was like my specialty. I have a little more unique and deep voice, and that's kind of how I just, you know, got over it, I guess. Like I felt like, maybe it wasn't that bad, you know. I'm glad I'm glad that I kind of have this like little more unique or deep voice. Are you a tenor? If I sung in the choir, I'd say so, because back in my primary school we didn't really have like sections, because like everything was a little like equal, like the parts. It was pretty balanced. It's just girls and boys. There was no sectioning between girls. I'm definitely not a soprano though. I would probably never be a soprano. Nah. personally really like your voice. It's amazing. I'm glad. Love females with deeper grounded voices. I do kind of have like a slightly deeper voice. It's not like that deep, but then it is deeper than like generally or average. So I feel like this is like unique trait, I guess. It's not like a thing about sex, like as in female and male. It's not like sexism, but then I feel like generally I kind of found myself a little more comfortable listening to male voices compared to female voices. It could be because maybe like perhaps male voices tend to be a little deeper, so it doesn't overstimulate my brain that much. Whereas a lot of the female voices are like really like pitchy, and it kind of like overstimulates my head. So like I kind of feel a little better listening to male voices, which is actually one of the reasons why a lot of the YouTubers I watch are males. Like it doesn't have anything to do with like male, female, blah blah blah, sexism and stuff like that. It's just, I don't know, I just found it a little overstimulating. No offense. Your voice isn't that deep? Yeah, I'm glad it isn't. I mean, I feel like it got a little better compared to like a year or two ago, but it still kind of is deep, and I like it that way. It's not too deep where people would think it's like a boy voice, like a masculine voice, but then it's also like not too, you know, it's also like a little deep where it's a little unique, I guess. Hello, bunny. Welcome. How do you do? You have the exact opposite. Really? You find male voices unstimulating. Ooh. Yeah, I'm the exact opposite of that. I can't really take overstimulating stuff. I prefer understimulating ones. That's why I kind of can't take videos, like I can't like enjoy videos that have like ADHD editing with like flashy images and stuff, because I personally found those to be like really stimulating and I can't take it. Hence my editing style, which is like a little bit in between. I can watch a video without editing for like a whole hour with just commentary or like subtitles, or just like pictures for context, without like those kind of pop-up ADHD editing. But I know most people do want those kind of like editing style, so yeah. Your voice has a subtle nasal tone to it, so it sounds brighter. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, yes. But the bass is probably a little, yeah, deeper. I don't know, I feel like I can talk a little brighter like this. I can talk like this for the rest of my streams, but then I'm like, okay, like, I feel like my voice is a little hoarse, like normally, which kind of makes me think if I'm actually hurting my voice or if there's something wrong with my voice. But then raising my voice is actually a little more uncomfortable with me, like personally. So it is just probably the way I am. I just probably have like a hoarse voice. Find the ADHD kind of editing styles to be way too much? Yes, and I have ADHD. Agreed. I mean, I doubt those videos are for ADHD people. Because I feel like, look, ADHD has a lot of like different stuff, right? Obviously it differs from person to person, but I personally feel like overstimulating stuff is not for me. I like stuff that are a little less stimulating. So I feel like maybe those videos really aren't for ADHD people, it's for people who thinks they have ADHD but actually doesn't? Maybe? Is someone here a celestial being that came to Earth to save us? He's not here today. I don't hear hoarseness though, at least in the stream. It's probably because I tried to fix my microphone. Okay, I know it still sounds shit, because like, I've gotten a lot of, like, you know, criticism, like positive, constructive criticism about how my mic sounds like absolute shit in my videos. They're probably right. The microphone itself isn't actually that bad. I feel like it's just the way I positioned it. So I'm trying to like stream more to get it figured out, like how to make it better. I feel like it's probably gotten a little better at least. Maybe, just maybe. If. I don't think I have ADHD, though sometimes I do feel like maybe I do. And then again, ASD and ADHD have a lot of overlap. Maybe it's also like one of the reasons why you're very likely to have ASD if you have ADHD and vice versa. Not very likely, but it's it's actually very common, yes. It does happen a lot. But yeah, again, I didn't get, like, it's pretty probable that I have ASD, maybe. Because, like, the first time I kind of got, like, the idea to get a checkup on, like, or a diagnosis or a test on ADHD in the, like, psychologist was because one of the CPs told me that maybe I have ASD. Like, based on how they knew me, they think it's very probable that I have autism. But then I eventually ended up getting an ADHD test because ASD test was way too expensive. Public hospitals weren't available, it was all fully booked. Private ones takes like $2,000. No way. Like, you know what? I don't need you know what? I'll just go by my life without knowing if I have autism or not. It's okay, it's not that big of a deal. It doesn't really like affect my life. Look, I got diagnosed for ADHD at 17, nearing 18. So if you ask me, no, it hasn't had much of an impact on my life because I've lived with it without knowing I had ADHD. So if anything, it was perfectly normal. Okay, if I were to think about it, looking back, it probably did kind of like interfere with my studying or my academics. But then I don't think it really affects my deadline stuff. It doesn't affect me procrastinating. Like, if I were to procrastinate, I would procrastinate. It's probably not because of my ADHD. But it definitely did kind of affect me socializing. I think that's the biggest part it has affected. Socializing, yes. But other than that, probably not much effect. Well, one of the times I was like, doctor, can you please arrange me for a ADHD check, because I feel like maybe I have ADHD. And the doctor was like, look, if you had ADHD, you would have been brought into here like a long time ago as a kid, so you probably don't have it. And then she called it a day. And I was like skeptical of it because I felt like I really probably have some neurodivergent problems. It was like one day after I got to Australia, finally off from that doctor, I was like, okay, look, I want to arrange this, and then I got a referral to it and got tested, and yeah, got tested positive. I don't know if it's me getting used to it or not, but I also think I don't hear your accent as much anymore. Maybe you got used to it, I don't know. Which accent? Actually, I want to know, what's my accent? Guys, decide on it. It's very likely that even if you went that, you will be misdiagnosed, as women tend to be misdiagnosed a lot. Yeah, I heard that it's really easy to misdiagnose women in ASD, so. I ain't paying $2,000 for nothing, dude. If I'm paying $2,000, that means I'm really confident that I have autism. And I'm not that confident. I can't say 100%, so, you know. And the other way around, I'm like super talkative, but I can't focus on work. Oh yeah, ADD is so annoying. Loki can't focus or thing. Yeah, it is pretty annoying. Any neurodivergent stuff is kind of annoying. But I never really thought that it was ADHD because, like, I feel like it's you know, never really thought about it. I mean, I was fine with. I mean, I passed my grades. The only thing I didn't do was my university exam, which I kind of compensated with a foundation degree, and then got like a diploma and foundation degree and got into university. So either way, I made my way into university. So hasn't really affected me that much. People think that ADHD is hyperactivity, but it's way more than that. Honestly, the biggest thing ADHD actually did affect me on was socializing. That was probably the thing that actually did feel like was an impact, and I wish I knew it earlier. But either way, I feel like it wouldn't make much of a difference to my studying. Yeah. Luckily, it's all insured here. Oh man, get me to Netherlands. What's the immigration policy? I guess they're probably not accepting immigrants, but like, what's the immigration policy? Wait, didn't they say like they're trying to like get a proposal where they get like easy access for Australians to go to European Union countries to work, visa free? I think even if you don't have a job yet, like you can go to there and then find a job. They're trying to pass stuff like that. I don't know. That means I'm included. But I don't know if the Netherlands is in the EU. I forgot what countries were in the EU. Completely forgot about it. I think I'm like half an hour away from completing this piece, hopefully. I'm just missing like some of these laces and stuff. It's a pain. You can marry in here. That is the easiest way. Otherwise, you have to compete with a tight job market. Yeah, that's. I heard the European job market is pretty shit right now. Well, so is the Australian job market, but not sure if it's worse than European. I think Australia's main problem is not the job market. It's mainly the housing problem, cost of living crisis. Other than that, it's like okay. I love the lifestyle in Australia. It's so enjoyable. I love it. Australia, one of the best countries in the world, in my opinion. Proud Australian. Or you can go study there. Yeah, I could, but then if I study there, it's gonna cost a lot because I'm international. I'm not European, so that sucks. Plus the housing market here is horrendous. Girl. Listen, the first time I went to Australia, people were like bitching about Australia's housing crisis, and I was like, what? Australia housing crisis? What crisis? And I was like, why? What are you guys talking about? They were like, Australian housing prices. Don't you notice that the rent is really expensive? I was like, the rent is expensive? Okay, for reference, I pay about like $530 per week in my apartment. I was like, expensive? They're like, yes, expensive, housing crisis. I was like, huh. So I searched on the internet and I was like, oh, that's why. Because I looked on the internet. Apparently, Sydney, where a lot of Australians believe that was actually the most expensive housing in the world, was not the most expensive housing in the world. It was actually number 2. And guess who's in number 1? Hong Kong. That's why I never really felt like Australia had a housing problem, because I grew in a place where it's the most expensive place in the world in terms of housing prices, and I'm pretty sure it has been in number 1 for like 10 years or something. So I never really felt like Australia had a housing problem, because I felt like Gold Coast and Brisbane's prices are like still fine. It's a living place. It's just that. And the place is pretty big. In fact, it's a little too big. I'm getting a little tired of like cleaning the place. I like my little units a little more. Yes. A week scared of the spiders to fight a kangaroo? Yes. Per week is crazy. Yeah, it is really expensive, but yeah. It's better than Sydney, I think. Generally small apartments here that allow about €1,000 a month. Yeah, I think that makes sense. But again, I grew up from the like most expensive place in the world, so got really lucky and got one for 450. Oh, now that's nice. No, it's 530. It's still okay. I think I would say that's still a really good deal to me, at least. Oh, there's frills on her. Frick! I don't want to draw it though. I'm too lazy to do it. I don't want to draw the frills on her sleeves, dude. I'm tired of this. Let me get it done quickly. Respect your parents for paying all of that. Yes, I love my parents. Look, they're the best people in the world. They're the best parents. Okay. Look, I'm really lucky to have parents that love me, and I love them too because of that. My parents have never hit me in my whole life, so you know. And okay, in my childhood they were really strict about it. They were like really strict parents, but then when I got to like 15 or 14, they're like a lot more lenient, and now they're chill. I just understood that they really just were concerned about me, so fair enough. For sure, just that was €80 more in 3 years. Yeah, that's gonna suck. Yes. To be fair, I'm definitely gonna pay my parents back for like all the stuff, like all the money they've spent on me for like tuition and rent, just cause. But like, how my family does it, and actually how a lot of families in Hong Kong do it, is that college tuition, unless your family really could not afford it, usually your family just kind of pays it for you, because like we kind of see, I think a lot of people do, look, of course there's different cases, it depends, like it of course like differs one by one, but then like a bachelor degree is like a pretty basic academic like achievement you could have in Hong Kong. You're basically default to have a bachelor degree. Like if you don't get a job unless you work your whole life in McDonald's or something. So it's actually pretty normal for parents to pay for tuition of their children for college too. So it's like a cultural difference, I'd say, yes. Whereas I'm pretty sure in America, parents don't pay for the tuition. For some reason. Asian parents can in events, yes. My parents were pretty similar. Yeah, parents just kind of get a little less strict and get a little more lenient when you reach like mature age, where they can know like you're gonna be fine, you're not gonna kill yourself or something, like you're not gonna accidentally get in danger. You know. But I think the tuition thingy, like the tuition and like rental culture, also has something to do with like the culture of like Western and Eastern. well, I can't say for the whole East Asia, but from where I'm from, it's pretty uncommon to move out. Like, okay, of course it differs from like each country. I'm pretty sure some European countries like Italy, you don't move out until you get married, and a lot of times even if you get married, you still stay in the same household. For us, kind of similar. And I feel like the reason why I don't really understand like the American and Australian way of like moving out as long as you're like 18 and have a part-time job is like, first of all, you obviously don't have enough financial stability. Well, if you get into some freaking trouble, you spend all that money to pay for like rent for like, unless you really needed to move to another place for like studying, right? Then I feel like that's pretty justified. But other than that, I feel like moving out is kind of financially not the best choice. Of course it's different if you have like abusive parents, then yes, please move out as soon as you can. But if not, I feel like why? Like, I'm a little like confused. Why? Because like rent is so expensive, people know it, like people are aware how expensive rent is, and moving out just kind of like forces you to pay it. So like, why move out when you don't need to pay, right? I mean, when you don't have to pay for your rent. If you stay in your house, you don't have to pay for the rent, and you get to see your family. Which is kind of why I'm like confused. Actually, a lot of us don't move out until we get married. And for some people, they still stay after getting married. Which I feel like is a pretty, like, at least for like not moving out before marriage, I feel like that's pretty understandable. It's like one of the ways to go. Tuition is pretty commonly paid by parents here too, unless you go when you've moved out already or have the money for yourself. Yeah, and then whatever money you earn back, maybe you just pay back your parents. Or some don't, which is, you know, it's like, you know, yeah, if you could pay back your parents. Some people don't though, for some reason. I mean, if your parents are okay with that. Which is why, like, yeah, definitely having, like, I see a lot of, like, Instagram debates about, like, tuition and, like, your privilege, stuff like that. A lot of people say that, like, if you don't have to pay for your own tuition, you're privileged. It kind of is, but I don't know if it counts as, like, privilege. Because, like, okay, I don't know if it's like a cultural difference between like American and like Asia, but like the thoughts of like, okay, it depends of course from family to family, but I feel like parents paying for tuition is very normal. Of course a lot of kids like go to do part-time or like try their best to study hard to like repay their parents, right? But then like, I don't know, is it a privilege? Is it as like as rare as like a privilege? Because like if it's like something as rare as how they would call it privilege, then I'm actually pretty worried about like family relationships in America in general. Like, I don't know, man, like, well, unless bachelor degrees is like a very optional thing in America, then in that case, yeah, maybe you should pay for your own tuition. But a bachelor degree is like the most basic stuff you get for like a stable job nowadays. So, same for Australian actually. I think in terms of like the family stuff and like the individuality culture, America is actually really similar to Australia, in my opinion. I've been here for like a year and I feel like it's pretty similar, yes. I can't say for sure, but you know. don't have to pay by your parents because you never went. Oh, right. Yes. Your mom kind of pushed you to move out, but only because otherwise my life was really stagnant. I was already getting paid, so I had money. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I think that's fair enough. My family, just like a lot of other families, I'm pretty sure my parents wouldn't push me out even if I had a job. Because, like, freaking financial situation and family bond. It's pretty normal to stay with your parents. I don't know, it feels like it's a pretty big culture shock to a lot of like Americans online when they learned that lots of Asian just don't move out. Because like it's more economical and it's family bond. You stay with your family, it's normal. It's your freaking family. You're gonna have to pay tuition? Oh yeah, good luck with that. Well, at least the hourly pay, like the minimum wage in Australia is pretty high. Actually, very high compared to where I'm from. But yeah, food is more expensive. Depends on if you live in your house or not, and if your parents pay for the food, or like, do you cook yourself or not? If you cook, it's not that bad. Groceries is expensive, yes, but it's way better than eating out. Eating out is so expensive in Australia, but if you're staying with your parents, even better. At least you don't have to pay for rent. Wasn't staying with your mom anymore anyways. You were staying with your dad because I didn't really get along with your mom's new partner. Ah, I see. Yeah, that sucks. Family problems, right? I had friends who also had like really severe family problems. Of course, I'm not gonna disclose it on stream, but it's really bad, yes. But she's like perfectly fine now. Like perfectly fine, so it's okay. Okay, I'm gonna try my best to zoom through this. Hopefully I can finish it very, very soon. I know I just said it's gonna be finished very soon. I really want to get it done this stream, so while still chatting, yes. Okay, we have a song. Dun 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 There was a certain man in Russia long ago. He was big and strong and the size of flaming glow. Most people looked at him with terror and with fear, but to Russian chicks he was seemed a lovely dear. He who was the he who preached the Bible like a preacher, full of ecstasy and fire. But he also was the kind of teacher women would desire. Rah rah Rasputin, Russia's greatest love machine. Forgot the lyrics. Rah rah Rasputin, Russia's greatest love machine. There was a certain man in Russia long ago. Yeah, that's my song for you. You live very close to the Union Hospital, so no real reason to move out. Oh, great! That's amazing. Art is looking really good. Thank you. I'm back from the back. The art looks so cute and far. So far, thank you. Can't hear that song if I think about Tartaglia. I can sing the Tartaglia version for you, okay? Because it's stuck in my head too. Okay, skip the intro. I think there was a certain man in Snezhnaya long ago. He was big and strong, and his eyes a flaming glue. Forgot the lyrics. Looked at him with terror and with fear. I think so, yes. But the Snezhnaya chicks... I forgot the lyrics because it's a little different, right? He who preached the Bible like a preacher, full of ecstasy and fire. But he also was the kind of teacher women would desire. Tartaglia, Snezhnaya's greatest love machine. I forgot that. Tartaglia, Snezhnaya's... I think so? Okay, you know what? I don't remember the lyrics. I need to look at the lyrics to remember that. I'll search it up. Let me see. I want the Tartaglia version. That was really funny. Like, my phone is broken, so like... Yeah, I'm gonna have to change the phone soon. Like, actually really soon. It's like completely broken, so it's like not detecting my typing correctly. I really hope it survives until like the next 2 weeks. Let me search the lyrics. As long as I have the lyrics. Yes. Yes, I'm gonna sing with the lyrics in case I forget. There was a certain man in Snezhnaya long ago. He was big and strong, and his eyes a flaming glow. Most people looked at him with terror and with fear, but to Snezhnaya chicks he seemed a lovely dear. He could preach the Bible like a preacher, full of ecstasy and fire. But he also was the kind of teacher women would desire. Tartaglia, lover of the Snezhnaya Queen. There was a cat that really was gone. Tartaglia, Snezhnaya's greatest love machine. There was a shame how he carried on. Yes. Rabbit, we might be the same entity, but our consciousness split because you also live close to a hospital and your uni. Bunny, do you live in Australia by chance? And if so, do you live in Gold Coast? Because that's crazy. Imagine if you two were actually near the same university too. Because, okay, I'm not too sure, but to my knowledge, there's only one university in Gold Coast that's like both near, like that the hospital is like really near to a uni. And I don't know if that's the only one, and if so, I think I know which one it is. Well, I don't know though, can't confirm. No, you don't? Ah, dang. Yes, you 100% know which one it is? It's the one of a train station, right? Most people go to that one anyways if it's in Gold Coast. We are one and the same. You found your brother, Rabbit and Bunny. You found your neighbor. Nice. Honestly, having like a hospital near your house is such a good advantage. Like, I wish, cause like, in case you had an emergency or you had like something wrong with you, right? There's immediate support. You probably won't die of like medical reasons in your life because the hospital is like near you, which is great. I wish that was me. That would have been so much more like convenient in case I was sick, right? But I don't know if hospitals like taking like general, like if they do like general check-ins and stuff. That I don't know. When we come together, we become something like Cyrene or Farina in Genshin. I just realized both high schools I went to were really close to the hospital too. Mine is nowhere near hospital, no. I'm actually nearing the finishing stages. I think this would take at most like 30 minutes more, and it's gonna be done soon. I love adding in these kind of colors at the end. Makes it so much more lively. Yes, it is. I remember having really high fever once and got treatment quickly. Yeah, that sounds good. I've only ever been to that hospital like once. Was it good? What was your experience? I don't know, it sounds good though. I mean, in case you have an emergency, the ambulance would be like there. Actually, you don't even need an ambulance. Maybe you can just drive out and then get to there, like immediately. I don't know. It was alright? Cool. Is it a little bit too much blue? Perhaps it is. Is this too much? I don't know. Tram is so convenient. It is. I mean, I would imagine it would be convenient if you had like a station right next to your house. In Hong Kong, that was the case. Like, tram stations. Oh, well, we don't have tram. Oh, yeah, we have. But it's like in only one area. Trains are like very much everywhere. So like, I feel like anywhere you live, train is probably like at most like 30 minutes away from you, which is really convenient. And trains come by like 2 or 3 minutes like per train, which is great. You have a car but no driver's license? Look, for the safety of all Australian and Hong Kongers, I would not drive. Yes. Ticket, like interpret that information however you want to. One question about your VTuber model. Do you use a free version of Live 2D or did you buy it for unlimited layers? The rigging, I commissioned someone to do it, but I do know how to rig. There's like a video up on my channel about like Live 2D doing like fluid animations. I do get the pro version, but I don't think you need it. Yeah. I don't believe you need it unless you really get to a point where like all your animations have to be so fluid that like you create a separate layer for like each hair strand to make like the most fluid physics. Free version should be enough, I'd say, for VTuber models. I feel like it would probably take you like 6 years to get to 5 to 6 years to get to a level where you actually need like the pro level, because Live 2D license is very expensive. But that said, you can use a school account to buy it. Student discount is pretty big on Live 2D, which is great. Is this too much pop colors, guys? What do you guys think? I think it's all good. It's just right. Okay, time to add the right outlines and we are almost done. Did you attend high school in Australia at any point? No. I attended high school in Hong Kong. And I've never attended any international school. I attended a public school in Hong Kong, yes. Is it so expensive? Yeah. Pop looks good? Yeah. I have like these kind of two art styles, I guess. The pop one and like the normal impasto one. Oh, thank you so much for a follow! Thank you so much. Chifunise? Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce. I'm really bad with names, I'm so sorry. Oh, I forgot the blush. Gotta do it, or else I'll forget it again, like 5 minutes later. Got mine right immediately? I've heard people struggle with fade before quite a few times. Really? Because I feel like it's a vocabulary that could be pronounced using phonetics. So it's like fey. And I've heard fey as like those kind of like fairy or something, and like tales. So I kind of knew this was like a word for like those kind of like tale stories. Faye? Ooh, yes. That makes sense. This is like my 4th attempt at drawing chibi. In this style, yes. It's like drawing chibi is not my main thing, but I actually kind of enjoy doing it because it's cute. So. Way better than a brother who was partially named after Mr. Bean? Really? I remember when I did like a name reveal when I hit like 10k on Instagram, a lot of people were surprised that my in real life name wasn't Hina. And I'm actually surprised that so many people thought my in real life name was Hina. Because I thought it was pretty obvious that Hina was like a pen name. Which was kind of funny. Where you got the Sorana Hina name from? Hina was because I had a little chicken plushie, Hiroi Tori. Okay, I know it's like from Rilakuna, but it holds a very, very special place in my heart. So I just call it like the yellow chicken, because it's just that special to me. I don't want it to be affiliated with like cartoon characters. So like chick in like Japanese was like Hina, right? And it also had shared like a name with one of like a character that I really like at the time from Wangdori, which is also called Hina. So that was the name I went after, right? But then I didn't want my name to clash with other names, and Hina was like a very, very common Japanese name. So I thought I must like find like a prefix, so my name wouldn't clash with others, you know? Like in case someone were to search up me, they're not gonna find me there because there's so many Hinas. So I decided to find a prefix, and I made the prefix based on like 2 things that I found like was pretty interesting to me, which was sky and music. Well, precisely musical notes. So that's how the Sora ne came to be. Of course, it doesn't make too much grammatical sense in Japanese, but I think it's like worth mentioning that it's like just a prefix that I gave myself. That's how it came to be. That's a cool name, thank you. Even though I just go with like Hina, so has a fetish for belly button, and that's literally his name. That's crazy. Don't worry about the grammar. Yeah. Fair enough. That's how Japanese kanji got to 15k kanji for different pronunciations for a name. Oh, now I'm curious how many Chinese characters there are then. If kanji is like 15k, then Chinese must be a lot more. How many is there? I'm interested. Look, I've spoken Cantonese for my whole life and written Mandarin Chinese. Like, we learned the written Mandarin Chinese form, so I need to know. What's my first language and third language? I mean, like how many words there are. I just realized I forgot about the blush, yes. Let's add that back. About 50k. Ooh. Cool. Okay. Time for the final highlights. Where's my outline brush? Here it is. Yes. Peak. This is peak outline.
The illustration is looking nice. Thank you, Slumflower Amy. Oh, Amy, welcome to the stream. How do you do? How are you doing? What more details are there to add? I'm thinking about the highlights and the pop details, but probably not much to add. Yes. Thinking if there's any more to add. Not sure if there is, but from the looks of it, I don't think so. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is pop enough or not? Hello Nebula, how do you do? Welcome back. It's so good, thank you. I'm thinking if it's okay to just leave it at that. Or if I should add anything else, like the highlights and stuff. I would not know what more to add or change. It's a little plain, I guess, but I think it's good. How many of you would like this as a keychain? I'm gonna sell it as a keychain in Supernova. Gold Coast. If you wanna come to Gold Coast and grab one, you can. Or you can wait to Brisbane events, or bets that maybe I would come to Sydney or Melbourne. Let's see. How about this? Nah, this was better. Oops. Okay. Honestly, looks good enough? Okay, great. Let me combine all the layers. If I use keychains, I get one. Honestly, keychains are more of displays for me. I'm gonna see if I could do a design where, like product design and stuff. I'm gonna see if I could do a design where like the keychain is like this, right? That's the keychain. But also give it a base like this. So you can also make it a standee as apart from just like a keychain. But I don't know how many people would like that idea. It's gonna take more money to produce. But I'm still gonna sell it at like $13 or $14 or maybe $15. So can't wait to fly to Gold Coast. Ooh, come find me there. Yep, come find me there. You're welcome to visit my stall in Supernova. Like, details are gonna be out on Instagram like maybe 2 weeks before the event, so yeah. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna post this soon. And yeah, thank you so much for sticking with my stream. It's like a 4-hour stream today again. I'm gonna go to the toilet and go to sleep because I have morning class tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching my stream. Hope everybody have a good day. Yeah. Bye bye everybody. Bye.